And we're going for session 12, I believe we're on now. So,
I can see which cross species.
I'm so glad Nico's still perving on other people's character sheets.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
So, we're looking for a job on Nar Shaddaa, basically to do something somewhere in the greater scope of things. I'm going to put this here for our amazing fans at home that I left my very detailed and hard worked on notes at home. So I believe Serendipity paid. Did you take off the 500 credits that you paid out to your waiter friend?
Yeah.
Good.
That was a waste of money. Could have bought me more mods.
Screw that guy.
Could have bought 13k.
He's still buying me 13k.
That's a lot. That's less money. How can you buy me a spaceship if you have less money?
How can I buy robot legs? Better robot legs.
You don't need legs. I'll literally give the legs back. I'll take you where you need to go. We'll fly. We'll fly. Ren and Nubbins. Away they go.
Tell me nubbins. Actually, I have knobs. There's no legs.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
You can be. I'll be the Lando. You be his pal sitting next to him. Nah, nub nub.
Alright, let's just clap. You be the Lando. You be his pal. No. You mean like, is it man you? Yeah. Like the Celestian.
Nub.
Good face guys. He's a new one. You know.
Like he's pretty bitchin', by the way.
Like he's even in Battlefront now.
Like Celestians have the ability to navigate just by looking at space.
Yeah, but he's got a really bad double chin.
It's not even that, it's the Jhones.
It's more of the like eye wrinkles.
So let's not be racist humans, shall we?
Oh wait, could I possibly have a tissue? I'm gonna die.
I didn't expect that to have such an effect.
No.
Clare was a brief star in the sky.
We barely knew these. We take all her belongings. We loot the body. Which sounds like what she would probably do as a character.
Don't make assumptions. Okay, we've sent off Warren, the Rhodian, to go and source you a job from last week. And then you decide to go off and look for some supplies and weaponry and whatnot. Where do you plan on staying?
Streets. I like sort of nice cardboard box.
Are you living in a box?
Roll streetwise to find this box.
Okay, I'll throw my streetwise on that box. I want that box, that's my streetwise colour.
Here we go, it's always a box. Another planet, another box.
All about the box, what's the difficulty?
He's going.
She cut the episode.
Alright, I've got a new one. I just started a new one. He's going box bananas.
Have bananas made it to this corner of space?
Apparently.
Okay.
Come on.
What?
Hold on, what's the difference?
I did ask what
Was that?
Success!
Both 2 purple?
2 success. I've had 2 successes. I've got a threat. It's like a dirty box. So 2 success and a threat.
There's already a hobo in the box.
I guess as you're walking through the streets, you notice, oh, that'd be a very nice box.
Perfectly good box.
And then, like, somebody pops their head out and kind of growls and goes back in their box. This box is taken. We are moving on from the box.
Oh, no,
so, really?
So I'm going to get out the box.
Why is he suddenly invested in the game?
This is my box. There's no coming out.
I'm gonna die.
I'm so glad this isn't Claire's first session with us.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I've before. I know what it's like.
No. Fuck all.
Nothing. So the guy
So you stare at him, he stares at you, you think better of your choices, you take 3 conflict.
Stop that box.
Oh, he really boxed you in with that scenario.
Yep.
Oh, my head is sore.
So, describe
Head is sore as well.
describe how yous are going off to get what yous are going off. I'm going to assume yous were put onto, and by yous I mean Nico and Stephen, or An Daar and Ren, that yous were put on the source somewhere to stay.
Yes,
for the night.
I was about to say, can I attempt to roll streetwise for an abode?
Well, I failed.
Ah, you found somewhere.
Yeah.
I thought
You found exactly what you were looking for. How does that feel?
What you failed at was securing it.
Security number.
Yeah, like it's just Nar Shaddaa has a lot of places you can stay. You just have to pay.
That's what happens if you
So
don't pay for them.
it's if you want somewhere clean, safe, waterproof. I mean, those are the pricey options.
Waterproof and clean?
But not safe.
Nowhere is safe.
Okay.
Well, so done combat.
Now I'm going to make sure
Hold-
that never happens this session.
If it's not safe, it's less likely to be looked at.
Goodbye.
Can we
Keep
back
this
and
place
kill his
open.
hobo?
For what? Just combat?
For the box.
I'm taking this boat.
Serendipity could probably like coerce him better than he could. So.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, don't you have good coercion?
I'll give you money.
I do it in the fact that I'm on the high base that, and I get like
Your
an
choice.
automatic advantage from that.
When you're sitting with
For
like
2 seconds. And she backs up about 1,000 paces.
What did she say? I'm on the other end with the comlink.
Oh, he's fucked off in the box.
transiency. So,
What's my difficulty?
what you're looking to source somewhere
Clean, waterproof.
clean and waterproof. It's a
And-
hard difficulty.
Hard. That's
3.
Rain.
3. Also, how
Don't you need to be clean?
how much time have you spent on Nar Shaddaa previous to this? Like,
little. Because I just kind of flew the spaceship to places.
so it was kind of like jump in spaceport, stay on ship
Yeah.
type stuff. Cool.
We didn't plan it fall much more than necessary. I'd say we kind of kept it space.
Cool. Add 2 setback. I'm gonna try and get a grip on the setback dice for you.
I have 2 advantages
And 2.
and 2 fail.
One advantage.
An advantage and 2.
Oh, so I did. Sorry.
What would you like your advantage to be?
That someone tells me there is places to stay, but they just don't know where.
There's no room at the inn, go across the street, so they'd give business away.
But if there's no room at the inn,
As long as I'm
they tell me somewhere that isn't clean.
The cupboard.
I was going to
I
say,
can
they'll rent you a room, but it's not got any furnishings. But they can rent you a room.
That sounds sufficient.
Sure.
How much for the room?
How long do you want the room for?
How long is it available for?
It's not how it works.
2 nights?
You'll probably need closer to a week, to be honest.
Okay.
Just so you know.
A week?
Because remember, there's
a week.
At least a week.
how many people?
4? 5? 4?
Tell how many.
4. 4.
Just one. Sneak the rest of it in the window. Never stay in a hotel.
Would you carry it?
Yeah, you sneak your sniper rifle in the window.
Okay.
Clank, 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 clank.
Widowmaker here.
We don't own that. So,
not doing that again.
cool. It'll be, sorry, like 1,000 for the week.
Okay, I'll get that money. And be back.
They grunt and go back to their shuffling.
Every day he's shuffling.
Yep, every day.
Don't
It was a she.
Well, it's karaoke.
It's hard to tell in Nar Shaddaa.
I hope you've left by now. So they're doing well. As I said before, Cyanines went off to go get loads of upgrades done on our own.
Find a better boat.
And you guys went off to go get some supplies. Tell me how that went for you guys.
Well, I guess while we were in the bar, we were discussing what we needed or what we thought would work if we were needing to go on a mission. And
Looks like med supplies are us, from what I could tell. Mostly
pretty
from
much.
this.
Narcotics are us.
That's what happens when Thalia leaves the group.
Yeah. So Luminae would go, I know somewhere that might have the guns you want, and goes up to find them.
Cool.
I'm suspicious of smuggles.
How so?
Just she always seems to know someone with danger. She's always.
But you want the guns and the
I
parts.
want the guns.
So
I'm happy to take the guns and the parts.
Alright,
I just. I think there's more than meets the eye to smuggles.
I see.
Is it like 3,000 in credits and say, get me something.
Smuggle was prime.
Right, get me something big.
Get me the best you can.
Okay.
Something big.
Something borrowed. Something blue.
Don't have enough for the spaceship.
So yeah, so I would take the money and find a dealer that I knew and
Yeah,
and
cool.
find the biggest gun I could.
Cool.
It's blue.
And how did Serendipity's adventure go? And how is it she was the one that was picked to go source out that stuff?
Because this is the generic stuff. You just go down to the doctors.
Just
Go to the doctor.
Down the back alley while he's cutting into a guy.
I'd like to make an
Kind of
appointment.
Ask him to open his coat.
you want to buy?
You want to buy something?
Got some stupid bags. What do you buy?
Who's the guy from Resident Evil?
So
Get something
also
nice.
successful
that.
based on the previous rolls we had for that. Cool. It's probably been about at least maybe 2 days since then. So obviously strain and whatnot people may or may not have had. The trackers are over there.
Does anyone want? Anyone want
Can you just pass me them as well? Because I'll need one.
do anyone want to chip in for a room?
No.
And a pen.
I don't have enough money to buy us all the room.
We're really stubborn people in it.
I can buy some of the room.
I'll get about $1.
It's going to be 2 days just to like source out places and get deals and meetings made with contacts and stuff as well.
Okay.
It's going to take about 2 days. to
Take
sort
1,000
all
off you, and I've just given that to myself just now.
I'm happy now.
From the 1,000 that he says we could spend. Okay, pick them up. So I will then spend the 1,000 that he gave me to secure said room.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah. So we've got a week on Nar Shaddaa just trying to not make
It's only a quarter.
ourselves. I can't think of saying it. Not draw attention to ourselves.
Not quite.
Looking for-
Not quite. I'm going to assume Serendipity is going to hang around the rabbit hole for her Rhodian friend to come back. You, as I said, day 3 to make it nice and simple. Your Rhodian friend comes back and says that he's got someone that's got a job that's paying for muscle if you're up for it. Depends what type of work you're looking for, but yeah, that's something that I can arrange. Am I going to assume you're going to agree? Because if you disagree, I mean, I'm then just going to have him come back every day with a very, very similar quest.
I don't want a hard muscle mission.
Go fight that hobo.
He's boxing us in with our choices. Bum fights! Bum fights!
I'm happy fighting that bum. I want that bum.
Star Wars bum fights! In a galaxy far, far away, in a box.
And a man disciple has decided to fight a hobo.
It'd be great. Like the hobo standing there and he comes up, drops his Jedi robe.
The hobo?
Yes! Because it's the perfect hiding
I was
place.
exiled for
waiting for
50
you.
years.
We meet again at last.
When I left you, I was but the hobo.
I knew I passed you up for apprenticeship for a reason. An Daar, the rejected. Then coughs and kills over.
I'm not the hobo you're looking for.
And after the fight, pulls off their energy mask. It was the woman. And then she pulls it off. And it was Eejay.
And then it turns out it's me, Blue.
Avlia.
Avala?
It's Arka-Nadar.
Okay.
Arka-Nadar. I thought it was Arka-Nadar. Arka-Nadar.
So,
Durka.
day 4. Who's done anything
The big
during
brother
these
hide.
4
I
days?
have added the mods to my guns that they've bought me.
Cool. You could have done that day 2 and 3.
I've been plotting First 10 seconds of day 2.
Oh, really? If Thalia was here, she'd had to have stay. So,
Can I went to the library?
Nar Shaddaa.
The
There-
public library.
There is no library.
Where do they keep their
There's a library of porn books. That's
where do they keep their
That is not the
educational?
library, though.
Where are their educational
It's got
materials?
libraries. It's a library.
My God.
You
Where,
just walk
where,
around.
where are their educational materials?
Online.
Can I use them?
Sure. What do you want?
I just want to learn my way around the area space lanes.
You mean you want to go get navigation charts?
Maybe.
Okay, pay 600 credits and get yourself some navigation charts.
Right. I just want to learn how to fly a spaceship. I need to know how to plot a course.
I thought you already knew how to fly a spaceship.
Go talk to Serendipity.
Knowing how to fly a spaceship and flying a spaceship are two very different things.
So, is anybody doing anything during those 4 days of essentially meeting up with people to get guns and or clicking
Can I meditate on my books?
Try that.
How discipline?
It depends what you're trying to do, but it also depends, are you going to do it with people around or are you going to tell them all to bugger off?
I'll probably
Yeah. What he said.
be like talk them through it.
What are you going to tell everybody else?
I'm going to look at the books.
Well, we'll play this. Let's be on day 3, since you need to wait on day 4 for the meeting. So,
Day 3.
in the Nar Shaddaa house.
Everyone knows about my holocron. What's my holocron? I just realised I said that.
So what's it?
Is that telling? I think that might be telling.
And that it gave Annie the crystal. I want to know more about it.
Yeah, it seems worth it, doesn't it?
We have time to kill. And I just want to know if it's a danger or not. Also, I'm curious. Because that's my motivation.
You don't need to whisper.
The mic doesn't pick it up if you whisper.
Because that's my motivation. Because I really want to know what's in the holocron. I genuinely want to know what will happen if I meditate it. That's what I'm apparently meant to do with them.
Yeah. Indeed.
See?
I agreed.
I nodded in agreement.
Yes.
And so he nodded in agreement.
And so Ryan confirmed that he nodded in agreement.
I'm just kidding, man. Like shut.
I want to know more about this, and you want to know more about that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Bang, bang. Fist bump. Proverbial fist bump.
Are you parrying?
Did you throw the crystal at me?
It looks more like raving, really.
Do you want to help, or are you going to go wander?
I think what don't we're
I
raving
think
lunatic
she
raving.
would go wander. She would
Oh,
just like-
typical?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just be like, you guys can mess with that box if you
Yeah.
really
Or
want to
something
risk it.
Well, you go continue your lies.
You must chain as well.
you go.
seriously, have this in character though. Like, discuss this. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
Serendipity can be sitting in the back, like clicking things onto her guns and her legs. I figured she was. So in the background, it's just Serendipity like, with her feet up on no furniture, and but her feet are up.
Was it Sev from Republic Commando? There we go.
An undersold game, and we don't want that. And you three should probably have this conversation. Sandrin's obviously gone.
Okay.
She does. I want to know what's in the box.
I really don't.
I can understand that. But someone needs to. None of us have had particularly grand experiences with it.
Can't run from your fear forever, Penn.
I can't touch it.
What? The what?
What is fear like?
Oh yeah, fear leads to the dark side.
I wonder why you were passed up for a apprentice on this time. And what does fear lead to? And never mind, we'll take a different one. This one, Anakin. Yes, this one, please.
I was saying the thing is like, fear leads to what? Dark side. Yes, but what? The dark. Is that wrong? No, it's correct, but there's more to it.
Yeah, very dark side.
Yeah.
Anger leads to hate, hate leads to...
It leads to the light side too, maybe. Next.
As you get to a certain point, go back to
Jedi stuff. Jedi stuff.
Yeah, it's a circle, right? Yeah, go right round.
The light, dark, the dusk side. That's it. That must be it.
Twilight.
Dark side of the moon.
Yeah, okay.
We don't win that.
Toast on the dark side.
I will look at the box. I will meditate on the box. You need to help me with that.
Yeah, I'll talk for it.
How did that conversation end? That never actually happened.
The last thing I said was I can't touch the box.
Don't need to touch the box.
You can't touch the box.
I saw what happened when I tried.
I didn't.
He didn't, but he did.
You guys faint a lot, and it throws me about.
I was sleeping.
What? It's like so. It knocks you out. It throws me, but I'll be honest. I've never been properly trying to access the information in it. I've just been like, let me in. I've never tried to unlock the door. I've always tried to knock it down. I think this time I'll chat.
I tried to understand that, and it went wrong. I don't want to try again.
Okay. I'll tell you how it goes. Maybe.
Fair enough.
Tip my hat. I can do that.
Yep, you have a hat. I think at that point, Luminae would just be like, nah, and walk out, and just not want,
Nah.
not actually say nah, but just not want to be part of messing with the box any longer.
Have you not got anything you want to say?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are you gonna go where? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she would scout around places she knew just to see if there was any news that might suggest that, you know, the Renaissance was still around, or if there was anything that she needed to avoid.
Can you roll me perception, stealth, and a streetwise?
Oh jeez, what's perception? Perception, I have one in it.
1 second to build you a difficult.
Sure. This is going to go horribly wrong.
You think you're going to go horribly wrong?
Perception's up first. What's that?
Oh no! One success.
That's not bad.
One success, stealth is 3 green.
Fancy.
Okay. This is that.
Oh jeez.
Oh, bye. That's me struggling.
Should I downgrade it?
Maybe
I
that.
think it might be a good idea that you downgrade that.
Yeah, I'll
You
downgrade it.
don't want the Renaissance to know. You don't want it to be the Renaissance.
Oh geez, one fail and yeah, one fail. One fail and one advantage.
Smuggles.
And what was the other one you wanted me to roll? Streetwise.
They saw you, but you saw them see you. You saw them.
Hmm. 3 success and 3 advantage.
That's a lot of advantage.
A 3? That's a good amount. That's a
Yeah.
sexual advantage.
So, I'll just explain what happened there. So as you wandered off through town, so this could be happening, and we'll kind of split timeline of this for you guys. You've wandered out, and you've basically kind of, hence why there was perception streetwise, as you kind of kept alert, just because again, you know you weren't exactly comfortable at your arms deal, I guess you could say. So as you're going around and you're looking for any kind of indication of any kind of like people chatting about, you know, the Renaissance, or you know, anything you can pick up on. There's a lot of the usual chatter on Nar Shaddaa, which is random people with ridiculous stories of let's go here and we'll just salvage everything, we'll be rich, all that kind of stuff. It's quite common. You do hear a lot about a lot of chatter about kind of the Torrens locket comes up. It's something that is reminiscent for you as a ship name. It was a kind of medical freighter. You also hear about the night flight being attacked by pirates that are likely tied to Niska, and then the ISD Renaissance turned up and pretty much killed everyone there, including the Imperial ship that was there. And there's many wild stories about why that was. Talking about Niska's pirates having infiltrated, like, you know, the Imperial rankings of that ship or whatnot, or like loads of intels and loads of kind of like moles and such. But how much of this is true or how much is, you know, just been, you know, passed on through every kind of, you know, pirate or smuggler or whatever is the accuracy is a bit iffy. But yeah, that's just as you wander about and just pick up what you pick up. That will probably be more important later. But yeah, that's really it.
Okay.
But the ISD Renaissance is not in system, it's not in hut space. It's there was obviously tracking it quite a bit outside hut space where the night flight was sitting, as it was attacked by pirates, and then yeah, because the user were picked up by an Imperial transport shuttle and taken on board the night flight, so it kind of left Nar Shaddaa, flew out to the night flight, and then that's where the attack took place. So yeah, let me just take some notes. Okay, cool.
Did I take any strain or anything?
No.
It's not competence.
You don't have any anyway, do you?
I think I got one. I think it's really.
It's like one.
That was under stealth. You basically got 4 advantages total.
Fair enough.
And beyond the information you got, unless there was something specific you wanted to ask
Oh,
in
no.
addition.
It was just I thought I had a threat. That was all.
No. I said you were. I said that you weren't feeling that comfortable after your arms deal, but that was like what, a day ago. I mean, I think you'll be alright with it now. Serendipity.
I would like to find a workshop that I could hire to modify this new gun somewhat.
Cool. Yeah. You can go downstairs and ask.
Because I need a toolkit. I can't get
Yeah.
that toolkit, so I'd like to hire
Yeah, sure.
a workshop.
Do you want to roll me something to find that out?
Streetwise, maybe, or
Or pay the person enough?
yeah.
You tell me.
I'll try streetwise.
Cool.
Find a garage. Difficulty.
How much do you know about Nar Shaddaa? Like, you tell me what
Remember, do you
Serendipity's history is of Nar Shaddaa?
Do you have outer room as well? I can't remember.
I've got a room. Been here a couple of times. Done about a year, maybe.
Book, yeah, sure.
At least one.
At least one. Cool.
Perfect lodge.
So it'll be 2 difficulty and 2 setback.
Okay. Imposed by environmental constraints.
Do you want it to be raining?
Cancel it. I brace against it. To that. 2 success.
Very good. And 2 threat.
2 threat.
Cool. Yeah, that works for me. I just got it down. Yeah, managed to source like
Got an idea for the threat.
quite a little workshop that is basically the people that like, sure, if you want to use it, like you're willing to pay them.
Yep.
What are you offering to get this done?
Well, I'm going to ask how much they charge per hour.
They don't normally let like people. The fact that you just went and asked is quite rare. Normally they just get handed stuff and they take payment. So. But you're basically asking to go in and use their shop.
Yeah.
So tell me how much you're offering for that to happen.
Basically, I'd pay them what they'd normally charge for the labour on the job.
Cool. What is it you're wanting done?
I'm wanting
Yeah, hit them with this list.
the weapon sling. I can upgrade to give me quick draw.
Cool.
And then at least 1 roll on the forearm grip to give me accurate +1.
Right.
I think I'll do that and then see how it goes and then make a decision
Okay.
for the second roll because it gets harder the more mods you put on and the more you have to spend.
Cool. Keep in mind the amount of time you're willing to spend in there will depend on the price they're willing to give you.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be trying to make up, you're going to have to pay for the time in advance. So how many mods total if everything goes your way? 3? Cool.
Yeah.
They'll charge 800 for the whole like thing, and that's all the parts and everything that's there, so everything's included.
Okay.
Also with the level of work.
Being that the parts would cost me 400.
With the level of stock and the type of shop it is, you're actually getting a bonus die to the roll.
Cool.
Because of the type of place you found.
Cool.
That's pretty much what the successes were for you.
Cheers.
Nice.
Right. Do the weapon sling first. I might have to buy another one if it breaks.
Are you just paying them, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm paying them.
Proceed for the
You don't have to negotiate at all?
No.
I've got 1 and negotiate,
I'm so glad you left and helped all those deals out.
but that's all I've got because negotiate's presents and I've got 1 presents, so.
You just have to go in yellow.
To be fabric.
Spiky teeth now.
Coercion, but I don't think they'd want me to shout my way into the shop.
I'm really good at
How Brian Blessed is she?
I'm really good at
Very.
spaceships. Where all those spaceships were floating.
I would like to build more gun things, please.
You're the shop owner!
Get out of my way, I want to use your tools.
Your tools, do you have them? I need them! Do you have them?
Right, roll on the dice.
Flash Gordon! Gordon's alive!
Well, 2 successes.
Cool.
So I now have quick draw.
Cool.
Cool.
Fancy.
Next.
Hey, that was my thing.
And my thing.
Smuggles! How you do this?
Next one.
Serendipity is making the rest of the party's combat skills irrelevant.
Sure, you can just stand around as Serendipity takes out the...
Please pull. Still, that's a success with a thing.
Yep.
Advantage.
Wing advantage. That's the one.
Go. Can I spend your advantage?
Can you use it to, like, now you know your way around the workshop to boost?
Right.
Yeah.
Nope, because you're getting a boost. You can't boost yourself. I don't believe you can. Somebody might want to check that. I may have made that up. But I don't think you can. I think it's boosting the next person's roll.
Okay.
With creating an advantage for them. But it is...
Can I ask the shop owner for some advice? Maybe slap him a little bit extra.
For what? Sorry.
The next roll is going to be 2 purple, 1 red.
Okay, but what's the mechanical outcome you want out of that? Because you can pay him more if you want. I'm okay with you losing more money to him. You'll be over them.
Just take the red away, make it 3 purples though.
That ain't gonna happen.
Take 1 purple away?
No.
Okay. What can I get? An extra green? Oh, nice!
It's not what advantage is by.
I don't know. An
Narrative adjustment.
That's fine.
Adjust the narrative. No, you're trying to adjust the dice.
With help from this
They're all
other guy.
They're all dead impressed with your
Well, you asked what mechanical outcome I wanted.
From
When
what
I gave you the narrative thing. He's helping me out. He's giving me a hand.
You have sweet skills.
Giving him a wee bit of money for a wee bit of time.
Trying to leave your weapons with him and mod them for you. Give an estimate. There's your problem. Your front suspension's gone.
Suddenly your legs just give way.
Don't know.
Don't run.
Don't really know. Oh, light flash before my eyes. Really boring.
Right, so what was the roll to do?
It's to also add in... What's it called? Point
I mean
blank.
the current one that you rolled.
This one added accurate.
Right, so you modded a weapon with that.
Yeah.
And you have an advantage from modifying a weapon. What could that advantage be?
Next time on RPs.
You did the modding super well.
Accurate +2.
No.
That'll be broken.
Quite.
Even more.
Can you do like
Yeah. Auto fire.
like you can't
Auto fire.
boost his like next roll, but could it be like the first time he uses it? It's like is
No.
put it under the
It's this situation.
Can I make it aesthetically prettier?
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want that to be it?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to
aesthetically prettier or
That's the
intimidating?
I notice he's got kind of inscribing tools.
Cool, yes, like fancier bits.
Yeah.
Sure.
And add some extra plating on the side and put a name on it that might be the emancipator too.
May or may not be a
Is this your big gun?
Yeah.
Alright,
This
so
is a signature weapon.
okay, so this is your second signature.
Yeah.
The Emancipator Redux.
GX.
Alright, what was it you wanted to say?
Ask him if he minds if I use some of his kind of artistic tools as well as mechanical tools. Just to finish off the weapon.
Sure, yeah, yes. Like he's happy to actually inscribe whatever it is you want, or if you're, I mean, you paid him enough for him to be fairly happy to actually chip in a bit and actually make this thing look quite good. So, if you want that.
Cool.
Let's
got lots
take a
of
note.
shiny metal.
I want you to take a note
Blue
as
bits.
well. If you ever try and sell this weapon, you'll be able to sell it for more.
Okay.
Because of what you've done. Yeah, how useful is that going to be?
The Emancipator 3.
It's premium emancipating. 5-star emancipator.
Emancipator 3, the emancipating.
5 stars would not go up against again. Emancipates very well.
Right, that did.
Buy one, get one free emancipation.
Right.
Or for you and one for the whole family.
Now with extra emancipating.
That word's going to become useless.
Because I'm modifying a mod for the second time, I upgrade the difficulty.
Yep.
So it's hard an upgrade, not
Challenge, yep.
Yep.
So, It's what, 2 purple, 1 red?
Yep.
Cool. Are you going to adjust that?
I really want to.
Then do it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You can make it
You
2 purple.
re-upgrade it.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to go in combat at some point.
And we're down to 2 light side
It's going to
points.
happen that if you just up all but the rest of the flips will come in a fight.
And he's going to be like, flip the flip.
If I fail and get one of them, it breaks the mod. So it's not worth that.
No, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. That's why I was like, make sure you've read the
I know
rules of
that,
these.
that's the thing. It's only if I fail though. If I pass,
Yeah, I'm
it's
so
fine.
sad that I can't modify any of my mods. It's like, this laser sight can't get better. Like, can I make it more lasery?
That'll do.
Yeah, that's enough.
Nicely done.
Ding.
So what would you like for advantage?
Even better! I don't.
Inscribed? What did you do this time?
Painted this time.
Changed our mind about the inscription.
I did another heart cut.
No.
That's
You're broken.
I can do that. It's one of my things.
I know.
Putting a grenade launcher on the bottom.
Do you know what this scope needs? A scope!
No, that's what I'm doing. My last hard point.
I figured. There's actually a missile tube you can attach to it.
Jetpack?
It adds
I need,
cumbersome.
I need short range.
No,
I don't
I
have
think
short range. I've got every
Scattergun.
other range covered.
Scattergun?
It adds cumbersome 5, I think, or something ridiculous.
It does. It's
Like for that, so it's basically you drag your weapon, you know, and then you set up the hover setting.
yeah.
It starts to hover. You aim your rocket launcher or sniper gun. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Is anyone got any ideas? I can.
His advantage he's got to spend.
What was it, the mod that you put on did? Like, what was that last one?
Well, it's point blank, so it's I can use it in close range for extra damage.
Stupid, and you know what it is.
Something to help with the recoil from using it point blank.
No, this is more about making the mod.
Uh,
And it's like a kind of narrative adjustment. See, like how he was making the mod previously, which is what did you say the scope or something previously?
Accurate.
The accurate one. So he obviously got this thing done.
The scope has them once.
He started making it really pretty instead, so he got to use fancier parts that were lying around. Which narratively I can be like, alright, cool. If you decided to sell this, it would go for more than it would normally go for because it's prettier. And
And
people were like, oh, this is fun.
could you do something like
And I got to engrave it
narratively,
with the name. So
you're modifying the barrel so it makes like a signature sound so that people know it.
yeah, that's what a sniper wants. A signature sound. Claire, I believe it's your time to tell him it's a stupid plan.
I'm not playing that character this week.
Serendipity's not an assassin, she's a bounty
Instead
hunter.
of instead of rifling patterns, it's you've been killed by.
You've been killed by Mr. Jhones!
So, in things that we don't own,
That's okay, that was
I've got a great
parody.
idea for it, but
Yeah, well, I
I'm
want
waiting
to
to see
carry.
what you come up with.
I don't. Apart from the.
Anyway, this is your gun?
I know mechanically I can't improve it, and I've already improved it aesthetically. I don't have any other ideas.
Yeah, it's because
Is there any way to improve it practically?
Do I want to make it look lighter?
That's what modding does.
make it look lighter.
Yeah, modding is pretty much literally everything you can adjust mechanically. I
Okay.
don't think mechanically here. Narratively, what would be useful
When you fire
to
those-
serendipity?
Serendipity.
Like, just think that way. What would be useful in this situation that you've got? Keep in mind past, present, and future as well. So it doesn't need to be useful now.
Fascinating RPing. So fascinating.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, don't you downplay our game? We were having fun, guest person.
It's alright, I'm just getting his character.
Oh yeah. No ideas?
No.
Do you want an idea? Yeah. You could make quite good friends with these people for future contacts.
Okay.
You could perhaps reduce the cost of everything if you were efficient with the way you modded stuff. So you could have reduced the money you had to output in the parts you've taken. You could sleep with his wife. Let him watch.
Sleep with
Both
him.
bonuses. I know, you could, kill him, take his shop, Just
do that.
Just
We
work.
don't have a shop.
just work there. Don't even tell them.
Just with the gun.
Just don't turn up again.
Yeah, just right
Yeah,
right there.
I need to see if this works at close range.
If he has a,
Turns and
if he has a shop worth of tools, we could sell them.
Or maybe you could ask for some tools to take with you to keep maintaining it. There's so many things you could do.
Yeah, that sounds like a...
That's serendipitous, that is.
Because I mean, like narratively, there's way more fun you can have with advantages than I want this thing to be better mechanically because I want to kill things fast. Like, you're already going to murder everything you shit with this thing. This is a sickening weapon.
You can make friends to him by explaining the name of your gun. Like why it's called the
Oh yeah, do you want to hear a fun story?
What, you free?
Sit down. I'm going to tell you.
I free slaves?
This is my second very favourite gun.
It could be that like he was a slave, or some of his family were taken to be slaves.
Yeah,
You're
check his forearm.
And then his slave worker walks in the door and they're like, what?
I free slaves. Oh, my entire workforce is
Did you
slaves.
say his slave worker? It sounded a bit like social worker, and it just hybrided the two in my head. I went, that's awfully civilized slavery. So, you good?
I like the tools out there.
Yeah, cool. Well, you can have some tools to obviously maintain it. The guy's probably like, you obviously love your trade, hands you a couple of tools over and says,
I'm just gonna throw these away. You can take them.
what?
Between
it's dangerous to fire this alone.
Between my loose occasional tools and his loose tools, do they make a toolbox?
No. His does. His can be like a very small, specific to this gun toolkit.
If I gave him the tools, would that help? For future.
Don't know, you just have another tool, wouldn't you?
I have a tool.
The one you took from that ship we were on originally?
Yeah.
Or a tool.
Just this one tool. I wasn't really sure if I should count that as an encumbrance or not. That's the problem I've been having. I assumed with it being a tool, it's fine.
I'm sure it's in your backpack.
Do I have a backpack?
Well then, yes, it's one encumbrance.
Ah, damn it. I dropped the tool.
Good. That's off that.
I picked it up, put the tool in my backpack.
Oh yeah, no, you can take it. He's got my tool.
I always
Not
knew.
that kind of tool.
Well, now An Daar speaks up. Why so defensive, An Daar? It leads to passion. So anyway.
I pay him and thank him for his...
Yeah, it was a very pleasant, exchange. He was kind of happy to kind of see you work and stuff, because it's very rare that you get someone with, well, what looks like a murder machine.
Can I ask him if there's a rifle range nearby?
Sure.
Go try it out.
Sure. There's one, I guess, further down in a big gun shop, I guess.
Cool.
Doesn't really have like goes away his carpet, it leads to like a hatch and he goes down and it's actually the underground gun club.
Well, now that you say it, his whole tools just flip round into like weaponry.
But yeah, sure. You probably make some joke about how the streets are basically a gun range these days, blah 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 blah. Because he's that kind of guy. Is this so you can
As you walk away, he gives you finger guns.
See, I want there to be a little target, like quite far away.
Miss
and
Jhones, knock him dead!
And then I want there to not be a little target anymore.
Yeah, like how valuable, because obviously there's the wrist mounts I found out that I could mount my guns to my wrists. So can I like mount my guns to my wrists and then wield a lightsaber eventually, be like wah 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 pew 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 pew.
10 seconds.
While firing the blasters and deflecting them off in general direction with your own
I thought you were
lightsaber.
going to go for that staff.
Pew, what's that?
Light staff.
The 17 blaster staff.
I just spin
Does
it
everyone
and it
know
just
about
fires.
17 blasters?
That sounds amazing. I just spin it over my head and all the blasters.
Were you not
fire.
here for that? No. Huh? Yeah, I thought they were like when we were joking and you just spin it.
Oh no, I don't remember
Shoots
that.
in all different directions.
I don't remember
Including
that.
you.
Yeah. You basically do
Soak
this.
up my own damage.
They don't hit you if you don't see them. Right?
That's how it works.
Not
Alright.
looking, can't get hit.
I think I can see it.
Not looking, can't get hit.
Okay, cool. So, Miss Jhones. Rifle range, you want to roll stuff, or are you good narratively doing it?
I'm narratively doing it. It doesn't really matter if I kill a random target or not.
It's when you go there and it's people strapped to the...
It's a slave.
Is that Borderlands?
With the Emancipator going, but I really want to try her out.
I free them. I shoot the ropes.
Yeah.
Oh, I shoot the ropes. You know what
It's
I roll.
not people. Come on.
You know what
It's
I roll.
Nar Shaddaa. It could be people.
This is my dice
Oh,
book. It's not
Jesus.
my dice book. It's a lie.
Is it?
It's not.
Oh, I
I thought you were trying to sell it.
I thought it'd be more.
That's my dice pool versus like that or something. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
I can't remember exactly.
I'm actually quite disappointed after all the words that were
What range do you want to shoot at?
Extreme. Fuck it.
There's no extreme range. Like,
long range. Then.
long would be the longest for like a... I'll go to the tallest building I can find.
Kill
Stand outside the show.
and shoot the smallest person
And
I
his
can
horse.
see.
So, right, so it's a long range shot. Your gun does long range.
It does do long range.
Does.
It's normally long range.
It is
I don't have to upgrade it.
3 purple.
3 purple.
Cool. And it's noisy, so that's 1 black. Because other people are in this range.
That is definitely an environmental thing. Could I get rid of that with
How,
brace?
how are you going to brace against it?
I'm just gonna take my time, centre myself.
Or, you know, shout at
Get
other
used to
people
the
telling-
noise.
Or shout at other people telling
Become
them
the
this.
noise.
And then you know that your gun is going to drown them out when you fire. You're about to be the noise.
What is it?
So I've got
It
true aim.
feels super pretty handy. It means you can just kind of stuff them in your ears, you know.
It's two wee nubs.
Like,
Two wee nubs.
you have a species database, you should know this. Twi'lek. A water type Pokemon. We don't win that. So,
Trying to remember what true aim does. I'll be on this one.
Do you have point blank as a skill as well?
Yeah. Only on this weapon. That's how the mod works.
Ah, so you don't have it as a skill, you have it as a mod.
Steven, it's worse than you think, trust me. So,
So I have
3 purple, 1 black, and you're going to brace against it, so
Yep.
go black.
I have true aim.
Okay, so you want to upgrade.
So that upgrades me.
Right, so your agility is what, 3?
Yeah.
Right,
I've
so
written that.
for 3, you've got, what's your skill?
2
2,
and then true aim.
and then true aim, and and true aim also does what?
Accurate, so it's blue as well. True aim. Once per round you may perform a true aim maneuver to gain benefits of aiming and upgrade a combat check once per rank of true aim.
Cool.
So at the moment with my agility as it is, I can only upgrade to the 1.
Gust.
It's worse than you think.
Dice.
You're upgrading twice.
Literally all your joints, right?
If anything that reduces the difficulty.
I would be really worried if your joints made that sucking sound.
Strange. Just get that fixed.
What did we talk about that decreased the difficulty? Or we got rid of a dice?
It's to do with your range, you don't need to adjust ranging.
Okay.
It's the sniper shot that's not coming up, because your gun's long range anyway. What about your mods that you did? What did your mods do?
Mods give me this. The other one's for point blanks, close range.
And quick draw.
Quick draw. It's
So,
just quick draw.
where's this coming from?
This is accurate +1.
Cool.
Gives
Yep.
me 1 blue dice per rank of accurate.
Cool, but true aim gives you another blue, does it not? Because it gives you the benefits of aiming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I have 2 true
I can
aims.
fly.
Does that
For this
give
pen.
me 2 dice?
No, it doesn't, sorry.
No.
If you want to just wait a
Benefits
turn,
of aiming. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand there while
just
people come up
stand
and
there.
go.
you can just do that.
Why not? There's no pressure here. No one's shooting at me.
Sits around
Who's in
nervously.
the other stall? Miss Jhones! He's not.
He'd never shoot me. He's my bro.
Bro.
It's quite a lot of disadvantage. That'll be cancelled. So 3 successes and an advantage.
So how much damage is that?
12?
You sure?
I don't know how the damage works per se. My gun damage is 10.
Yep. And +1 for every success.
So it's 13. I thought there was 1 success needed and then you added. Okay, so 13.
Yeah. 13 damage. Dead. 1 shot at long range.
That's more than my life.
Good.
I would survive it, but I would be hot.
Well, you've got soak. I've
Did
got
you
soak.
die?
No, I've got
so-
3 soak.
You've got
I have
soak.
soak.
Long range
True reflect.
is farther than a few dozen meters.
In fact, actually.
So,
I'm
There
saying
you
how much damage I would actually do. I mean,
quite
reflect,
impressive.
plus reflect. And there's reflect.
I mean, I'd maybe be at half health.
Yeah, you'd bring me like to about 8 wounds with that. That's disgusting. Yeah, really.
I would be left with
How does serendipity feel after you've done that?
No, about 6 wounds.
I like this too.
what happens to the target?
Um,
That was the response I was waiting on.
Serendipity packs up her gun and quietly leaves while trying to not draw attention to the fact she didn't.
There's a hole in the wall.
is somewhat weaker than it was
I think
before.
everybody did that kind of stop and look over after they see like the lack of target left at the end.
Can you Robocop?
Yeah.
You still got the funny
That exact kind of lineup scene.
Yeah, we don't own that.
No, we don't. So, yeah.
Nope.
Maybe you wanna. I imagine this is somewhat like Bravos, where if you're carrying a weapon, you're fair game. So you maybe wanna curtail your journey home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's alright, alright?
That or she has a wide berth because everyone heard about that.
What's left?
Slung over the shoulder and just clank, clank, clank.
Clankety clank, clankety clank, clankety clank, clankety clank.
Did you take into account on that shot Cumbersome 3?
I did. The strap reduces the cumbersome 2, which is my brawn, so no ill effects.
Excellent.
That's why I moved the strap.
Yeah, I figured it
I
was.
realised that.
There's my
It's mostly for everybody
tree
else's
leg.
benefit in case they look at the weapon and go, why is it Cumbersome 3? Why didn't he take any diff?
Mm.
Yeah, serendipity, everyone.
Serendipity Jones, everybody. Dr.
Also,
Jones,
making
Dr.
movies,
Jones,
making
wishing
songs.
you were
Shoot
Doctor.
Doctor.
Keep in mind she's setting the precedent for what I'm able to do. Yeah.
Stop being good, because then he'll realise, oh, if I got everyone with snipes. Watching you, snipes.
Murder guns. I
Yeah,
also
required.
found the
Choose
weapon
one
form.
combat skill. Add damage equal to ranks in that skill to 1 hit or successful. Maybe using that skill.
Yeah. So, back in the room with the people. With,
Hold on.
well,
If his gun's encumbrance too, can I smuggle it in my jacket?
it's not. It's cumbersome too.
Oh, cumbersome. Right,
Cumbersome.
cool.
What's the actual encumbrance on it? I don't even remember. It's like 5 or something.
For a moment there, I was like,
I
hold
think it was on
on.
the little table.
You need to take it apart and
I
put it in
didn't read
bits.
it. On
Like,
the table as I was going through.
so you'd maybe be
Presumably
able
the
to
same as
smuggle
that,
2/5 of the gun.
Normal heavy blaster. It's not going to be. It will be in
You just can't really fit in my backpack. Like,
It's just this big barrel. It's just an antenna. This is my telecommunications box.
7. Yeah.
okay. I don't think I'd be able to carry that.
I think I've got a backpack.
That's the majority of my that is literally like one.
That's literally all you can carry at a time, isn't it?
Well, I've got a backpack.
But I mean,
Are you
all
carrying
you can
both
carry at a
rifles?
time.
What's the base encumbrance you've got actually?
It is
Brawn +5.
yeah.
1+5, okay, so
Yeah.
that's 7 plus.
Rules that now come up that we have to carry stuff. It's maybe why you just needed a room to store stuff in. Like the
So,
crate post impacts you guys bought.
Yeah, it gives you an extra 4. So you're at 11.
So, 2 people have left the room.
I want to look in the pockets of my new coat.
Cool. Yeah.
Are there rules skullduggery to check the pockets of my new boat? My coat?
Your new boat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gone sailing.
Oh my god, I have perception.
When he said he wanted to check it, like,
Why did I give myself perception?
Pilot.
Oh.
You're a pilot.
it's like a skeleton.
Seeing
spreadsheet.
helps.
But that doesn't sound like something I would have put 2 and 2 together of.
No, it doesn't.
Difficulty.
rooting through the pockets of your new coat.
It's a smuggler's coat. It
Eejay's
has
coat.
secret pockets
Donnie's
within
back.
pockets.
He actually isn't touching it.
This session, yeah.
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
Oh my god, Stephen.
You fucked up.
Oh my god!
And is this where like his hand goes into the pocket and gets chopped off?
Eejay's like set a booby trap in his coat forever, steals it.
So that can go with that.
Just change to that.
Yeah, Stephen.
So you tell me your 3 advantage that you want to spend.
You sure you're wearing your coat?
So that's what? 5 fails.
I may not be able
3
to.
advantage.
I may not be able to get
Just so
into some of the
everyone knows.
pockets.
He used the force. Can we just establish that he used the force to get 5 fails? The force hits him.
Why the
Stop
fuck do I
playing
keep
with
using
Destiny.
touch your fate? Touch your fate, not destiny.
It
Well,
honestly
fate,
like
destiny,
screws you over almost every time.
I honestly, for a moment, I saw it be on
Every
2
time you use
blanks.
the force.
I saw it
The
on
force
2
is
blanks.
weak in you,
I,
man, boy.
I literally was like, see if this lands on 2 blanks.
German
Swear to God.
So-
Could the advantage be? I mean, I find pockets. I may not be able to get into all the pockets, but I know where pockets are.
No, you find a note.
Alright.
It says, "Nice try, Eejay."
I don't even know what I was trying. I just looked at pockets.
The advantage is that the signature is E.J.
Oh! It's no double Eejay.
It's not E.E.J. as in E.G.A.Y. Yeah.
It's the first name, second name, initials.
He really loves me.
He's my brother. I'm another mother.
All that has made me think is this must have some secret sweets.
Serendipity Jhones. Your family weren't that creative.
Right, hold on.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just going to take a note for session 13. Search quote again.
In that
Don't
uprising
use
game, I have a
such
sister.
a thing.
What's that?
In that uprising game, I have a sister.
Increase
Second
perception.
name is Jhones. Can't remember what her name is. It's like Laura.
That's the most fails I've ever had.
Something so spacey, something.
It was...
So the 2 biggest things I've had trouble with are pressing a button and rummaging through some pockets.
Yeah.
You should just cut your hands off.
Just,
Your hands are actually like against you.
I think you should just stay away from menial tasks.
I know, I'll be like, I'm just,
You're meant for grandiose purposes, obviously.
I'm just like, there must be something in these pockets. I've lost my guns.
Where did my guy? I'm sure I had them.
Where did they go?
You know, Miss Jones can modify encumbrance points only. When you try to smuggle heavy blasters.
No, she can't.
No?
I'm sure my heavy blasters only have 2 hard points, and I at least have a ready.
No, encumbrance.
Oh.
Taking them from 2s to 1s.
Yeah, but I'm sure it takes up a hard. Does that only take up a hard point?
What's the slang?
Dunno. Depends what you want to do though.
What are we talking about the slang?
Talking about the getting rid of one of the encumbrance points. That's something you can do. Is it not with your jury rig? I think so.
Kosherber?
Do it later.
You look at that just
It's
now.
unlikely to come up, let's face it.
Yeah, you see that.
Yeah. So, they both leave the hotel room.
Goodbye.
Bye, Smuggles.
See,
Bye,
this
Miss Jones.
Mr. Jones leaves with
Stim
like a
packs don't
suitcase
have
full
any
of crap to assemble.
Stim packs don't have any encumbrance.
They do if there's like 10 of them.
Yeah,
equals
it's
one.
like piles of 5 and 10 of stuff, like, can be encumbered.
I have 10 needles.
I've never really
That's
had a
what
stim
number.
pack. This is
Sorry?
enough.
That's
It's probably similar, to be honest, because I think they must be similar because my brain keeps confusing both systems.
That is the rule. I read the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you two are in a room yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
What could possibly go wrong with no oversight?
Spying.
Can you help me meditate?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Oh yeah, I forget you don't do meditating stuff, do you?
I don't even rummage through pockets.
Can't press buttons, can't run through pockets.
Failures is the worst roll we've had, is it not?
Yep, no, that's what I was saying. It's literally the worst failure we've had.
Aren't you glad failures don't multiply disastrous results?
I just can't. I
love that there's 2 giant bear traps.
Clink, clink.
My hands are gone! Serendipity, I need new hands!
You have to borrow her feet for a bit.
Time to go to the Bank of Jhones again. God.
I love that signing has more money than all of you.
I just knew. I mean, literally, before I did it, I was like, I'm going to get Touch of Fate, and I'm going to use Touch of Fate,
off with
and
no
it's going to do
my
nothing.
skills. Just wanted up to go get modded.
Could have
It's
saved a
going to be
touch of fate for
dismantled and
something,
sold
you
for
know.
scrap.
Look how difficult it was, though.
It was only a 3.
So,
You just
And 2 setback.
failed bad. Yeah, you just failed
Right, okay.
so
I take my hat off. I hang my coat up on the floor.
yep,
On the giant crate of Stimpaks, surely.
they're not back yet. They went off to get stuff.
Oh, yeah.
remember? No, wait, no, you've got
No,
stuff.
they've
This is
got-
day
we've got
3.
stuff.
You've got stuff. They went off to wander town and go play with guns.
I have my breath mask on because
Okay.
Nar Shaddaa is really polluted, and I also think it may help me control my breathing because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Should we meditate together
Probably.
or try to?
I think I should probably keep an eye on you first.
Okay.
Because, you know, box. You.
I'm going to box think.
Yeah, so I guess I would tell him, really. Kind of
Yeah, talk me.
Comfortable.
Right. Okay.
get comfortable.
Okay. Talk me through it. Talk me through it.
Get comfortable. Comfortable?
As I can be in the floor.
No, you're not comfortable enough. Get comfortable.
Okay. I just relax my hands.
Okay. Clear your mind.
It's not hard. These pockets can fit.
Everyone's thinking it. That's what she said.
Concentrate on the box. You're done. Yeah, just concentrate on the box and keep on doing that.
I'm thinking to myself, is this why? Is this why he's...
At
Did he-
this point, I would throw something at him. I know he's not concentrating.
Is there something at them? What have you got?
I don't know. I'd throw
You've got Stimpaks.
my shoe at him.
Cool.
I can't even do anything. I'm busy. I don't even have...
You get hit by a shoe.
Concentrate more.
They're just skill at him. I can't concentrate if you're throwing things at me. Who throws a shoe? Honestly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for broken you.
I didn't mean this.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It's all broken.
Okay. Like I'm caressing my dump.
Your nub.
And I focus on the holocron.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to go in the holocron. I'm trying to open it.
Okay.
I want it to teach me. Yeah, I'm trying to open it to teach. I'm not trying to force my way in for danger reasons.
Cool. Do you want to roll something for that?
I'd assume discipline. We probably want a roll.
Discipline or lower. Lower would be better if you've got it, but if you don't, it would be discipline.
I have neither, so
discipline.
It's not disciplined. Hence you're throwing another shoe.
and difficulty.
Put my shoe back on, by the way, before that gets brought back up. Later on.
You can put your shoe back on, yeah, that's fine.
Me, I would forget about it, and then like later on.
You know very little about holocrons, don't you?
It's a box.
I think given what you've been through, it's not going to be that bad, but
Can I boost them since I was like kind of talking them through it?
yeah, you can. That's totally legit.
might be the shaggiest pep talk ever, but it was a pep talk.
I'm not exactly oh my god. I'm not exactly the greatest Jedi under the sun. In fact, I'm barely even a Jedi. It's actually not dreadful, Steve.
You didn't
One
completely.
failure.
I didn't success, but
Nah, you didn't.
But you didn't die, so.
a fail and 2 threat.
One at disadvantage.
I'm actually just moving these dice a bit. I don't think I should probably.
So feeling a threat. I'm feeling a threat.
So the final results are a fail and a threat.
Why are you
That-
allowed near dice?
That was a hard roll.
That was alright, that one.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
let's
the
say
fence.
that-
That was
that's
actually
quite
pretty good roll.
Okay, as you try and focus and you're trying to accept the holocron, I guess, because you want it to come to you to teach you, you want it to open itself for you. The room kind of fades away, like An Daar's voice kind of gets more distant to the point where it's just not.
Audible.
It's it's still he's still there and he's still speaking and still trying to coach you through things, but again, it's now just background noise. It's not anything you can discern. Discernible was the word I was looking for. But over your shoulder, you hear, he's not a very good teacher, is he?
Nah.
And then over the other shoulder, I think I told you that.
I reply back, I've not been a particularly great student.
Do you want to be?
Yes.
Let me out.
So you're in there?
It's all your.
I'm trying to open it.
No reply. That's all you have.
I don't think I can.
Still nothing.
What do you want from me?
Let me out.
How?
No reply.
I look at myself and I look around. Is it just...
Yep, you're kind of in your kind of meditation pose. There's like nothingness. It's that kind of weird, dream logic of you're in a room, but there's no form.
Is the holocron still there?
Yep, still in front of you. Still what you were looking at.
Can I try and manipulate it with the force?
Sure. Yeah.
I try and
Force?
lift it.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
I use both.
Yeah. Do you want to use both? That's 3 corrupt or 3 conflict. I always call it corruption. I don't mean that. I mean conflict.
See.
It's not because the conflict doesn't corrupt you until the end.
Oh,
Potentially.
Right. I get you.
Cool. So you want to use both? Yeah. The holocron corners twist. You hear. That's it. More.
Oh no. Oh my god, snake eyes again.
3 more. Cool. The holocron, instead of having the corners that twist, they separate, so it's obviously kind of a more rounded shape now. I'm sure there's an exact number of sides that I haven't decided to count. Is that 6 plus 4? 10?
10.
So it's a decahedron? Decahedron, not a dodecahedron.
Question.
No.
Did I see this?
No. You see none of this. I'll get back to you. So the 4 points that were triangles are quite spaced out, like maybe about a metre apart from each other in a kind of big cube thing. And then the decahedron in the centre slowly starts spinning and kind of glowing. Again, the usual orange colour of glow. And then you just hear one more.
It's interesting.
I try and use both.
Nothing happens. happens.
I use one light side.
Nothing happens.
I used the light side.
Nothing happens.
I want people to know I tried.
It's getting progressively nicer.
I use all.
Nothing happens. It's almost like the Force is trying to tell you something.
It's very much like the Force is trying to tell you something.
I can.
You hear what sounds like a kind of, not angry, but a kind of disappointed voice say, "So you're giving up?"
I feel the Force is telling me something else.
I don't think you're as strong with the Force as you should be. Try again.
I'm as strong as the Force wills.
Try again.
I want to resist.
Do I have to do it?
No, not that.
Cool. You kind of come to. The box is sitting all in one piece. So you see him kind of stagger a bit, I guess.
Isn't he sitting down?
Yeah. Kind of falls back. But like that all took, you know, sits down, concentrates, you've been talking away to him and then he falls over.
Cool. I would ask him what he see, because I'm pretty sure I've got the point.
You saw him fall over from sitting. He sat down, he looked at a box and fell over. You probably think he fell asleep. This may or may not have been what he's done every lesson you've ever tried to teach him about anything. He's went, "Oh, meditate, you see." That's a nap. How do you feel, Stephen? Before
I'm very disappointed. Feel robbed. I think the best way I could think to put it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's accurate, I'd say.
I tell him I saw it open.
Okay, so now you're telling him.
Yeah, sorry. The Holocron opened.
It definitely didn't.
And I saw an orange glow.
I know that glow.
I try and tell him that I heard voices.
Was it hot?
I'm not sure. It told me to let it out. Let them out.
You're not able to say that.
Yeah. I tried to open it, but it wouldn't respond unless I forced it. I guess is the only way. Not using the Force. When I was trying to force it open myself rather than let the Force open it for me.
So it's smaller.
Only then would it respond.
Sounds very familiar.
When it wouldn't open, when I tried to let the Force flow through me,
Yeah, was that gesture important or? Cool.
it just wouldn't move. And when I kept trying and trying and it wouldn't, I didn't want to try no more. I don't want to force my way into anything. Especially not it. After everything I've seen it do.
It's probably not a good idea.
So
That's what
metaphor
it
here.
wants. I don't think we should be forcing our way in.
I want to know what's in it, and I want to know badly.
Curiosity's getting better.
I don't know how else I'm meant to know.
Just to sitting right near each other at the furthest away point of the table was a terrible idea. Very quiet.
Because I know there's only so much you can teach.
I would nod in agreement. Very accepting on that.
And I think it does have
Shortcuts.
things we both need to know. But I worry that it's trying to make me something I'm not.
All the
And
time I'm kind of nodding, by the way. I'm loose listening. Just listening. Probably stroking my horns.
I don't always know
So like almost like you're stroking your beard, but that's your thing, is you kind of just like stroke the horns or the brack head. That's cool.
I want to know what's in it, but not badly enough yet.
Sounds fit. Can I just try and meditate on it?
Sure. Do you want me to?
Can I try and meditate on this?
Well, I don't think Ren has a problem with it. I'd say.
How do you go about that? Let's just RP that in.
I'd say Ren has more faith that he could do it than I could, because I'm used to him being more centred.
Okay.
Kinda. I'm sure I could do it, but...
You're sure you could do it?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Yeah, I would say to him that I'm going to take a look myself.
Just tell me.
Because at this point, well, that's what I'm saying.
Tell me.
Whatever.
Don't tell me
I'm
you're
going to
gonna
take a look myself.
Yeah.
Gotta see this.
Don't do the voice. That's his thing.
I did the voice.
Is that how An Daar sounds?
It's gruff.
Like I don't know actually. I don't know how An Daar sounds. Now that I think about it.
He's probably just a rough voice. You know. There.
You said I go at my Wookiee. Screw
I
you
love
guys.
your Wookiee.
My Wookiee was awesome.
Little does you know that I
Lily was
understand
amazing.
Wookiee. I was just kind of laughing.
Okay. If only Craig knew that you understood Wookiee.
I mean, I would explain that this sounds a lot like what happened on the ship when I tried to get into it. Like, it was basically wanting me to force my way in. I don't think it's a good idea, mind you.
How did you get in?
It was when I was trying to force myself. Although when I was trying to use the force on it. At that point, I felt... Would I have distinguished it as darkness, or would I just distinguished it as like infinite power?
I think he's you definitely know that it was easy power. It was quite intoxicating power. You got, it was quick, it was there, and it was easy.
So
You wouldn't think of it as infinite power. You wouldn't think of it as good or bad. You would think of it as easy.
well, when the last time on the ship when I tried to get into it,
Given how hard it's been to do anything you guys have needed to do with the Force, that's kind of hit and miss, and you know, sometimes passive effects. You know that this is very different. You also have very different input based on why, because you've seen what that power has achieved with your visions.
so yeah, I would explain to Ren.
I kind of think that's An Daar though. Like I would explain to Ren. I'm here. I would explain to Ren. The ultimate condescending, because you're just trying to be such a teacher for him that you're like, I need to act like a teacher. Cause I would explain to my student, you, Ren, that as you can see, don't let me character assassinate you.
When I tried to get in, it felt easier than usual, worryingly easy. I don't know if you've felt that before.
I know. I kind of got that.
But it just doesn't seem like that's what we should do.
You opened it.
I thought that you sort of all left in a room with a box.
That's fine. That's fine. This is.
I'm not in this game.
You opened it.
I did, but look what it got me.
A shiny crystal.
Malice.
But it's telling me.
What do you respond when he says malice?
I don't want malice. You don't want malice.
I kind of want malice. I'm not gonna lie, I want this crystal.
Is that what you say to him?
I think this is all in character until said otherwise.
Yeah, that's it.
Why?
Not boring really. Because I feel like it can be more than just malice.
Your dad's gonna need a little. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that.
It's how you use it. same as a force, I guess.
Yeah, there's specific
Notice
ways.
how the women in the room laughed at that.
There are specific ways you told me I was not allowed to use the force. You gave me the trouble for jumping too fancy. Jumping too
In
fancy.
public. In public.
So what? Are you going to use that crystal in secret?
Yeah.
To make sure there's no witnesses.
In different ways. Like, I'm sure the crystal will sort that out first.
One stick and character, guys. This is good.
I want to know.
As Ryan frantically takes notes.
Like I said, I didn't pick up the notepad for nothing.
I want to know what that crystal does.
So do I. I don't know what it does.
Why does it sound like a Little Mermaid?
I just know. I think it's already.
Then perhaps you shouldn't use it until we do.
Well, that's why I'm kind of want to know what's going on with this holocron. So I can.
Then let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm just like.
Let's do this.
Because like I don't know if I've properly said to you guys, my morality is curious and obsessive. So because he's never been a Jedi, but he knows there's like Jedis and they use the Force, and he's kind of been shown it. I really, really want to know what it's all about. Plus, I can move things with my mind. That's a thing. I know people who can feel dark. You know, this is weird. You know, we can travel through space super fast, but moving things with my mind is still crazy.
Yep. Cool. Do you want to have another go?
I want him to try first.
Okay. I thought you were going to try together.
Oh, can we do that?
Don't know. Do you just want to?
It's sweaty hand.
We can try together.
We'll try again.
What about your crystal?
Super duper.
Do you want me to try the crystal?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What do you want? We should do this together.
We should do this. We should probably do like the one thing together.
I meant use the crystal with the holocron.
No, because I don't want the crystal to end up inside it.
Let's do this.
What happens if the crystal ends up inside?
Like a magician's puzzle box, like linking the chains.
We want to know what
crystal in
both
around.
mean. We need both together.
It's a broken.
It's like one of those Chinese
What happens if the
finger
crystal
traps.
goes inside the box again? Then we need to go for holocron after maybe.
We don't. If it goes back in the box, then it's not meant to
You
be
left
here.
them. You left them
100%.
to this. This is on you.
It's not Serendipity.
Right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
Let's do this.
Sounds like we just killed them. She was there.
Can we have stood up while we're talking?
Sure. You have stood up that I have confirmed.
Yeah. Then we overly affectionately non-Jedi like. Let's do this.
Do this.
But in more spaced up. Like.
That sounds quite spaced out.
Let's space do this. Hyper style. There you go. That's more space talk.
Let's mega do this. We'll do this like we've done everything.
Gung ho.
Me and you. But that'll do.
I like that this is the interaction. It's going, just like we do everything. Gung ho. Together. That too. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
I'm going to stand and meditate because sitting in doesn't work for me.
Cool.
I'll sit.
Yep.
Because I like sitting. I'm lazy that way. Like my boxies.
So, you're going to meditate on the holocron?
Both.
Both.
We're going to put the holocron in the... I'm going to put the holocron down.
Don't know if the crystal should touch the holocron. Maybe just next to the holocron.
We need to do both.
Okay, right on top of the holocron. This is going to be bad.
You're so easily swayed.
Yeah.
Because it's... Yeah. Well, I'm going to focus on both.
I'm
Cool.
focusing on both.
Cool. Just want to roll force in a second. I'd like a discipline check, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming discipline.
Yeah. I'll let you go first, Captain of the Discipline. Just for
I actually want Stephen to go first.
3 L's.
Oh, I have to go first.
Yeah, I want Stephen to go first.
I won't be boosting you this time, unfortunately.
No, but I will.
You're boosting?
Yeah.
Holy mother of...
That's a lot of dice.
On the force again.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Oh no.
So far 2 failures there, and
I mean, you've passed.
No, I fail.
No,
There's nothing. There's nothing. That's a fail.
That's a fail. There's only 2 fails. You've got
Yeah,
2
but
3
3
passes here. 3 passes. So
Oh right. Oh sorry. I thought I only had 2.
Cool. So, final result.
Are you just moving them about again?
Yeah.
Stop doing that. That makes it more confusing.
Yeah, I thought you'd already like sort of done it all.
That's your job.
So 1 success and one despair. Oh, is that? Oh, that's not so bad.
Despair.
Let's come back to you.
Yeah, oh right. Okay. Surprisingly,
Yeah, funny that.
I love the 4th. Me. Oh,
It was the first meet.
no, sorry. Let me look through some pockets. Come on, force. Help. This is why I upgraded my guns and didn't try and go and force more things. Not been anything in that.
A lot like a breakfast cereal. It's quite good, man.
Have you ever had a bugle?
I hope
What is it, the flavour?
An Daar?
it's the flavour. It tastes a lot like a breakfast cereal, but with sour cream gone through it.
So not like a breakfast
It
cereal.
kind of does.
Savoury breakfast cereal.
Do you know, honestly, I don't know, I can't remember what breakfast cereal I'm thinking of, but it definitely tastes like a breakfast cereal that I've tasted before.
Oh, jeez, oh.
4 red.
4 red?
4 red.
Do you want a dice up?
I can do it in the dice app if you want.
I believe in the heart of the dice.
I believe in heart of dice.
Dice app or not?
No.
No, no dice.
Cool.
Heart of the dice.
This is
Are we?
Shaddaa.
Is our last one.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. That's a hell of a roll. Heart of dice, man, let's do this. I thought that was just like, you can do it.
If you believe you can do it, I believe you can do it.
I believe I can just do it.
Oofed.
I believed. I
Okay.
believed I could.
I'm actually. Please just do that. Because I'm just moving
It's
stuff.
actually like
Right,
no.
that's changed to that. That's changed
Oh,
to
there's
that. And
a-
re-roll them.
So there's 0.
Yep, that's fine. Leave that.
Leave it.
Re-roll that and everything else stays.
Oh shit! I'm forgetting about 2 reds.
I'll put this here, shall I? To roll in that.
Oh.
Finalise the result for me.
I'm never leaving you two alone ever.
That's a great plan.
Never leave me, smuggles!
You know, I
Just
thought it would be
that.
difficult to pretend
To
to hate this group.
3 fails.
You don't know what we're doing.
To advantage and a dispel.
Right, so sorry, say that again.
3 fails to advantage and a dispel.
2 advantage. And a despair.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm getting really tired of those bolts.
I'm getting quite tired of those books.
Wait, I succeeded. Oh, I'm really tired of this bolts.
So, let me interpret this for you.
So you set the holocron down, and where was the crystal?
On top, when you put it,
Yep,
you said?
on top. Cool. An Daar, you feel immense pain. Like,
Dar.
as you go to scream, you find yourself standing again on that barren planet, and the woman is standing in front of you, and she's like, "Hello." You need to keep them apart, and then you're thrown back across the room. You're on 10 wounds. Yeah.
Oops.
Not strain. Wounds.
I know, I don't see what I
Like-
did there.
That was almost like every bone in your body almost shattering to the point where it was,
I'm glad we bought stim packs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I like...
Hold on.
Oh, in fact, like, you lost actually.
You know, can you what? Is it a reaction to that?
Just stim pack everything.
Yeah, like,
Just force push the crystal over that bastard Holocron quickly.
sure. Roll.
You have 2 of these now?
Yeah, I have
I
two
don't
of
want to
these.
give you one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Cool.
So just ping. Like, fucking. Oh yeah.
Now, like, I assume you tried to push it away.
Oh, right, but
It
just
comes
keep-
to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, because like I tried.
It goes to the hand that was attached to the holocron. Stephen.
Hello.
Hello. You hear a voice from behind you.
What happened?
You're in.
And show me.
and then the kind of the blurry room comes into focus, and like kind of with a kind of very like loud metallic thunk, you see like the 6 sides of the room kind of form, and it's the Holocron kind of interior, if you will, with like the kind of metallic silvers and kind of crystals on the wall. Again, and then in the center you see this kind of orange glow, and you're there.
I approach the glow.
As you get closer, it takes the form of the woman. How are you getting us out?
Us?
That's what I said. Let me out. You get there.
Well, what's this? What is the crystal?
What crystal?
You don't know everything.
I know more than you.
Sometimes I don't feel if you know what's important.
Importance a matter of perspective. Currently you're trapped inside a box. And you came in, so you can go out. I only ask you to bring me with you.
If you know how to make me better, you know how I can get you out.
I can definitely make you better. That was not a dig.
That's fine, you probably could.
Can I try and use the force to push the walls?
You can totally try. Like, what are you doing about her? Just getting out together?
Just opening the box.
Cool. Yeah. I'd say that works. As you describe, like, exactly what you're doing for me.
As it's formed,
Mm-hmm.
I would have seen where technically there was space. And I focus on each corner. And I'm not doing one wall, I'm just trying to do... Not the one we're standing on. I just focus on each corner and where I know there's a space. And I try and take what he taught me to get into the Holocron. And I try and just use that to get out. I focus on the walls, I focus on the opening. I don't try and force my way. I try and will it.
Okay, cool.
And I just push.
Can you roll a flat discipline check for me?
Yeah. 3 successes and an advantage.
Cool. 3 successes and
Advantage.
an advantage. Cool. As you're pushing, again, nothing seems to be moving, but you can feel things changing as you're, like, obviously you're exerting quite an immense, again, big overuse of the word force, but you're putting out a lot of pressure, and you feel that it's not so much the clanky kind of metal sides that are moving, it just seems to be breaking away, like as if the pressure is just dissipating to nothing. As you do that, everything's becoming brighter for you, so it's kind of getting harder and harder to notice what's going on, but then as you kind of have nothing to push against, you find you're back in the room, kind of as if, you know, you've had that head rush. Yeah, you're back in the room.
Come down a corner.
Backed off a wall, yeah.
I inspect the box.
What box?
I look at myself. Is there anything different? Have I changed? I check my pockets. The ones that I can check.
Yeah, so check. Whatever was in them was in them.
I go to An Daar.
Cool. He looks like... Describe how 10 wounds looks on you.
The horns hanging.
They're all actually pushed in.
I don't know, I mean, I guess I'm just...
What's your threshold for wounds?
12.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm just looking like a sponge right now. Like, it's got,
Well,
You may be bleeding from every orifice.
you're very disciplined, so how do you show?
I'm obviously trying to keep a straight face, but yeah, I'm obviously in a shit
Why is
ton
my
of
leg in my ear?
Can I grab one of our new stim packs?
Sure. Boop. Cool. I believe that's 5 wounds.
Is it?
I believe so.
I don't
You've bought enough, I'd assume you know how they work.
I'm sure it's
I don't think it's 5, is it? Is it
It's
that much?
5 and then 4
Yeah.
and then 3.
Oh, right, come on.
And then
Cool. So use one of those.
Oh! That's the stuff! That's the stuff!
I'll just like that.
Also, more of that stuff, actually. Ow, not quite as good as I thought.
That Holocron doesn't like us.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like you might need a doctor.
As you say that, Stephen, you don't actually believe what you just said. Like, you said it, but you don't really...
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, why did I say that? That's not true. That's how you feel.
I correct myself to hated us.
That's, again, still don't feel that's accurate.
No.
It's just... when you go, oh yeah, I like blue, and you go, no, I actually hate blue. Why did I say I like blue? It's like that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I help him up.
Ow! Gently!
Maybe you should get some sleep.
Agreed.
So put him back down again.
I put him in a comfy corner.
Yeah. He's bought, like, I don't mind just having bought bedrolls for this room. That's not a big a deal.
I don't need
I
bedrolls.
asked him where the holocron went. Where is it?
What would I have seen? I guess I was probably just like,
Crystal came to your hand.
What?
Crystal came to your hand, and then, you know, you slumped against the wall.
Yeah, like, I'll tell him what I saw. I'll tell him I saw the woman again. Did I see them? Was it the woman again? Was it the woman?
Yep.
Just told me to keep this crystal away from the holocron. I was forced out. Damn, I'm hurting. That's all I seen. As soon as I got the crystal away from the box, I just kind of slumped and paid.
It's gone.
It was gone. What? Okay, now. Stand up quickly and then go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sit back down. What did you see? What happened? What happened, man?
See, this is where I don't know what I'm allowed. I don't know what I can and can't say.
I'll tell you, don't worry.
I see I got in.
Yeah.
And I got out.
Yeah, you can say that. You got in and you got out.
Cause at this point, Ren's kind of picked up on that anything he tries to say about the woman or the voice is just...
Can you write it? Like a wild thing.
Yeah. This page is blue! I used the set.
Please stop now. So yeah, what do you say?
I just say I got into the box. I needed to find a way out. I went to the orange light and I used the force. And then I was out and it was gone.
Well, that helps me with nothing.
You know, it may be gone now, it could be the troubles away, so how about a little bit of optimism with that task? I'd be like, we'll look for it once she gets it right.
I think you've kind of got back by now.
Yeah.
It's probably took quite a bit of time for them. Probably longer than they actually think passed.
So I'm thinking that as much as Penn said she didn't want anything to do with it, she'd probably be kind of preoccupied with what on earth was going on with the box and stuff. So she'd come in and stare at her and be like, what?
And I'd just look at her and go,
You're very cold, by the way.
Okay.
Like, incredibly cold
Uh-huh.
as you walk in the room.
So she just kind of wrapped around her own stuff, but
Like, it's actually weird that it's colder in here than it was outside.
So she just kind of look around and then pay attention to An Daar while she's going, what?
we did it again? We tried to use it?
Box doesn't like me.
Nah,
Clutching
we don't.
your sides.
I look and go, we don't know that. Not for sure.
Why is it so cold?
Do you feel cold?
You're the one who was just outside. Well, I don't know what the weather's like.
Is this another feeling the dark thing? Is this another thing?
Why is it like the worst impression of Alec Guinness?
Can I force move my jacket to her?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
That was good.
That's handy.
Ooh.
Sure.
I think she'd still not be quite used to things like that.
Ah, ghosts!
She'd take it and be like, how did he get so hurt?
How did I get flown across the ship?
Why did you try again?
Ow.
Because who knows what might happen if we don't.
Where is it now?
Well, you see, you know how it was our box that
Yeah.
I had, because I had it. I don't know, and I just turn around and put An Daar down. They're like,
You hear like snoring instantly. Like, it's like
it's gone.
Serendipity, you can walk in about now as well, I think.
Hi.
Biggest smile on your face, gun over the arm.
Smiles like heads. The fuck?
What a Sith's bit. I believe is the colloquial term. Colloquial?
Just not well on his terrible grammar. We all have go hard.
Colloquial?
So,
Yeah.
you come back
I say what the whatever he said.
as like you see a floating coat go over to him. That's a good point for you to walk in the room.
fucking wizard.
Miss Jhones! The box is gone.
Thank fuck.
I'm
Is that why
sorry.
he's in the floor?
Well,
He's screwing about with it again.
Honestly,
you've seen what it does, can do, has done. Yes? Yes. Do you know what? Yes. We messed about with the scary box. He got hurt. And it's
Again.
gone. I don't know what else you're meant to do with the scary box.
Airlock?
It gave her presents, him presents. It gave him presents.
at this point in time I can't be mumbling in my sleep right
Gave him concussions.
At his phone, she's like, I like her.
Look, I agree. It's not a good idea. But I wanted to know.
Well, it's gone.
It's not a box.
You can forget about it.
It's got to be. Did anyone come in or out? Has it been taken? Has it disappeared?
Nope.
Oh, no, it's far too crowded for that.
Oh,
Sucks to be people listening
Penn.
to the recording, doesn't it?
find it. What is it? You know.
Don't find it. Leave it.
Mumble and mumble
Forget
through the
about
darkness.
What?
Don't find it. Leave it. There's something on the
bother.
island.
I think she'd pull the jacket on because she'd still be really cold.
Search the jacket, but it's in the pocket.
Just kind of puts her hand in the pockets.
Hey, what are you doing?
No, she would kind of wrap it around herself. And
She finds 10,000 credits.
You mean 50,000?
well, I have a ship.
Snuggle.
Guys, hang on.
Yeah, so she,
Nobody owns that.
I'm sure that's public domain.
It has been what, several thousand years?
thousand.
Well, a couple
Whoa,
of years.
suddenly my
This
language
is,
doesn't look so bad.
Shakespeare wrote it. What did
Yeah,
I say?
1,000 years.
Learn a
You're
book.
welcome. You heard
Okay.
her. So-
I was thinking more like, you know, Latin language.
So,
She'd wrap the cloak around her, and she'd be really torn because she'd want to know what on earth had happened to the box, but also not want to go anywhere near it or sense it or anything again.
tell them that.
Yeah. It's like, what good can come of finding it?
Everything happens for her, you just mumble.
I don't think you're pretending to be asleep.
My belly just rested my eyes, like, said self, like, pity.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that kind of ties in with what Marlene's believe of the Force, so that would probably actually make her stop.
How do I feel about the box being gone?
Johnny, how do you feel about what happened?
I don't feel better. I feel more robbed.
You were rolled very successfully on your Force roll.
Yeah.
It came to you very, very easily, abundantly so.
It wasn't dark points. There's got to be something. It's progress, if you ask me.
I mean, that's probably the most successful thing you've ever done with the Force.
Except you're not moving the jacket.
You'd love it when the rolls work for you.
Don't adjust.
Don't you just?
Or I could just change the results. Trust me, they'll work for me.
I guess I don't attribute that to the box. I attribute that to me. I've just spent the whole day using the Force.
It's been 10 minutes.
Whole day.
That's been a few hours.
And I've been using the Force more and more. I'm pretty sure I'm getting stronger. But I was before anything the box gave me. But I wanted it to show me knowledge. Not just make me more powerful. That doesn't say me. I'm frustrated at that. Power without knowledge is fleeting. Cheating.
You've got a rhyme going on here.
Fleeting.
An Daar beating.
I wanted to earn it. I wanted to get there. The one thing I'm good at in life is flying. As a character. But I taught myself how to fly.
Just not pressing.
Yeah, just not pressing the hyperdrive button. There's not much I'm good at, but what I'm good at, I got there myself. And I want that to be the way for everything.
Who are you telling this to?
That's just
Yeah,
Ren's character. So that's that. I'm just explaining how he feels. So yeah, I feel cheated because I feel that I may have cheated.
Okay. So frustrated, cheated.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Not sated is probably a good way as well.
And fulfilled.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you two want to do anything about what's going on? Yeah? What about Luminae?
So, I think she would be so torn actually, because what An Daar said would make her stop and make her consider. Sorry, I'm holding everything up because I'm genuinely.
No, it's okay. You like to be a bit like.
Yeah, this is
lost.
like this is your first real time you've been able to do something tonight. Do whatever you want.
She would, yeah, pull the jacket closer around her shoulders.
Game then.
I'm hot. I've been punished.
And then I think she'd just start looking around and go, why is it so cold? Just getting distracted by why it's so cold.
Can I go up and like feel her temperature?
Sure. Yeah.
I feel her temperature.
Cool. You feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh god.
Just take a step back.
Like really, like as if you felt threatened, uncomfortable.
Are you the box, Stephen?
What's
wrong?
wrong?
You became the box.
Don't make me break your gun. I only need one display to do it.
I'm really worried now.
I'm getting them apparently.
Like
I think.
I'd like
It's
see
the
her.
first time you see her properly recoil.
Yeah. And you've been like, I like Penn. I really like Penn. What's wrong?
I think she kind of glance at Serendipity and go, sorry about this, and then try and seek the box.
Go for it.
What's the box inside me?
I think you're the box, Stevie.
A guy just went inside.
Too late.
Cool. Yeah.
A guy just went inside me.
As you go to actively seek the box, you're stopped.
Okay. Just nothing worked.
Stopped.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is... You've actively tried to use seek a couple of times before, obviously, and you kind of realise it's not just something that is intuition anymore, it's obviously a bit more, as you've probably discovered through knowing Ren and An Daar, that it's something got power within you. And you go to use it and it's almost like just being told no.
Okay.
That's never happened to you before.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't get knocked out.
That's
Something.
Yeah, I think.
Very different circumstances.
Penn, it's me.
Oh, this isn't right. And she put the jacket down and walk outside.
Cool. I think with that we'll maybe skip to the next day. As it fades out to that.
Okay, I pick up the jacket and go and sit in the corner.
Does that mean I get ready? I wouldn't.
Very.
Yeah.
I'm very shaken.
I'm a little stirred.
I have the hat and I have it just. And I've got my jacket. Suddenly feeling cold. Myself.
Feel cold if you want.
Because I'm sad. It's sad cold. I'm feeling the cold sad. That's a thing.
Because we're connected. Okay, cool. Next day, what did you do during the night? Just wander?
Yeah, I think she'd wander a bit and then go and find a bar that didn't close and just sit in a corner.
Not
a bit.
many of them closed, I'll be
Exactly.
honest.
But you know, it's just somewhere she can sit all night without really
Cool.
being bothered.
Back to the rabbit hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. As you go back there, obviously, Warren, the Rhodian, of course. Yes. He's like, oh yeah, like you still on for the meet?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Do you just want to have it here? I mean, we've got a back room. He kind of says, like, nervously. You've already been given locations of a meet, by the way, like, entirely separately to this. So that's what he asks you.
So, like, we've been given a different location or a different
The
people?
location was picked by the person that's about to give you the job.
Okay. Just like,
But he's offering, obviously, a back room in the rabbit hole.
why change of location?
He didn't know where the location was. He obviously put
Alright.
your details
Oh,
into the
okay,
contact. So you were given the contact details, and then he's went,
Oh,
if you need somewhere to meet, you just can have a back room.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I'd be like, nah, we're okay, we've got a place to meet.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Thanks, man.
He goes off.
Yeah, she's everybody else's pal.
Yeah, thanks. You ever been thanked? Have you ever been thanked?
Yes,
What?
we have. So calm it there.
I don't think I've been thanked.
Never with
The
such,
anger from those two.
never with such genuine like.
I've got like a couple of broken ribs.
For
So,
all the stuff that we have done, she's always been like, "Oh, I thank them."
what are you taking to the meeting?
Broken rib.
My guns.
Cool. So, keep in mind the encumbrance of everything. Kit yourselves out and head off to the meeting.
Bamf.
Bathroom. I'm sure it was bathroom.
I can hold everything.
Where was the meeting?
I think the meeting was in a slightly more respectable part of town. It's a little spaceport, kind of bit out of the way, but still well protected.
Oh my god, you're my Walter Bishop. And I'm Peter.
Okay. If it's in a nicer part of town, or more respectable part of town, I wouldn't wear the concealing robes. I wouldn't make it obvious that I was trying to hide. Just being.
I don't imagine wearing robes is particularly obvious. I mean, these ones are just a bit easier to like kind of sink into, if you will.
True.
Like I wouldn't like. I mean, you've seen Star Wars many times. It's not that unusual to see people with hoods.
That's true.
A nice part of Nar Shaddaa is still Nar Shaddaa. So I'm wearing everything that I normally wear.
Serendipity.
Miss Jhones.
How was your evening in the room alone?
What would you do then?
Yeah. Anything particularly interesting happen, or was it just a, you know, let's never leave them alone?
I had a love, she gone away. She kicked me to the curb.
I found love and she kicked me to the curb, I think the lyrics were.
We got this.
We win this, I think. Or I've stolen it from someone I'm totally unaware of. Okay, cool. You're just gonna head to the meet?
Yeah.
Cool. So, let's just screen wipe to...
Let's just go do a job.
You're shown into a little waiting area. Probably one of the most cleanest rooms you've seen in Nar Shaddaa so far. There's even a jug of water on the table.
That makes me highly...
The water's actually clear.
Yeah, the water's clear.
Paranoid. It's just too clean. It's Nar Shaddaa, it's clean.
I use my scanner goggles.
I don't like strange looks.
I step into the room and say, I thought there were 5 of you.
Yeah, it's 4 people and a droid.
I was expecting 5. It doesn't make a difference who they are.
I had a job and I could drive in a cupboard.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Exactly.
Droid is in for repairs, it will be joining us later.
Okay. I'm wanting to leave now. There isn't a later.
Cyanide won't mind.
We can do the job.
Okay. I also expected you to be in better condition.
We can still manage the job.
Okay.
I'm worth 2 men.
Whatever you got, we can do.
Okay. Since there is still only 4 of you, the pay will still be the same.
This is getting better by the minute.
Should maybe describe how you look?
So I'm just under 2 meters tall. Relatively slim female appearance. 4 clawed fingers on a hand. I've got a bionic eye. And I've got an eye patch on the other. I've got white hair, which is pulled back. Dressed, padded armour.
Says I'm not in good condition.
I chose to do these things to me.
You're crazy. Crazy.
You're the one who's taking this job.
Yeah. I'm not saying this.
I'm not really phased because I hang around with robo legs.
And Arky, your tongue in your head.
Ignore him. He's had a bad night. Let's go.
Don't you have any other questions? Do you even know what you're going into?
Would you rather we knew before we get there, or would you rather we commit?
What is the job?
I'm going to make an exchange. I'm collecting some merchandise. I need protection to make sure I don't get double-crossed. It may be quite dangerous. And I need to make sure I get out safely.
Who are you making the deal with?
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
Or what are we up against?
Your insurance. I don't know what I'm up against. Sorry.
What does it pay?
10,000 a head.
We'll do it.
Okay.
So, all of that was just to say we were hired muscle.
Yeah, basically.
So what we already knew.
We know how much we're getting paid now.
It's money.
Actually, no, it's bananas.
When and where?
Box bananas.
Leaving tonight.
Republic credits, we can't spend any.
Probably credits for at least 30 years.
They will do fine.
No.
Can I try and heal him?
Yeah, you're ready.
Under the guise of I want you in the best condition that can be possible.
Sure. How'd you broach that?
We're kind of just arrogant. Like, I'm in the best condition of my.
How arrogant are you?
Are you planning to go to a med center before we leave?
Nah, this is fine. It's just a flesh wound.
We have some stungbacks.
And some mushrooms.
Like going as that hairdresser's going, we got some box dye.
Do you want me to fix this?
I'd prefer you fix him.
It's just a flesh wound. Then.
How would An Daar respond to someone offering medical aid though? Like,
I'm responding the way I would be like, I don't need help. I'm fine. Yeah. Absolutely great.
I'm used to him being so reluctant. You don't need it, but it'll be useful for us.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shut up and take the women's help.
What?
Shut up and take the women's help.
I'll take it. Reluctantly.
I lean into him and whisper, remember, I have your only master.
Sorry, what is your name?
My name is Arka-Nadar.
Serendipity.
Pleased to meet you. Alright, so medicines roll?
yeah.
Cool.
She's such a nice creep.
You're so nice, An Daar.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's
One
an easy
moment
check,
you're like
isn't it?
super
It's pretty easy.
like, wisdom,
What are you
and
using?
then the next moment you're a dick.
I was using medicine.
I mean,
An Daar.
Dick door.
are you going to use your med pack?
Yeah, I was thinking about using my med pack.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was.
Pretty sure there's no difficulty to
I think
this.
easy just
Cool.
one.
I can't remember.
Right.
So, and I also had surgeon as well. Twice. Which is +2.
What's there?
4 successes and 5 advantages.
Cool.
He's in the best condition he's ever been in.
There's like 6 wounds. He said.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic!
I'll expect you back here tonight.
We'll be here.
Bring everything.
Is there,
You're going
anything,
to need it.
is there anything you think we may not have that we need?
Well, you don't have another member of the crew that I was expecting.
You also said the line I was going to feed you, and you said it anyway, but I've done my dear.
Okay. I turn to leave.
Kind of get the thumbs up and say, you're not as bad as I thought.
Are you Scottish or like American or, you know?
And I was going to
And,
okay.
and I respond with it, no, I'm worse than you thought.
That's fine. I know what's.
How much are you thinking? Can we trade out An Daar for her?
Like when we leave, I just turn to Serendipity and go, don't tell these people our names.
What do I want?
You don't want to be friends with people in Nar Shaddaa too much.
I think there's too much caveat.
It's a job. Travaz. It is a job. It's not a social gathering. I've had a really rough night.
Oh, I know.
He's feeling fine now.
Yeah.
I'm still grumpy, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's just An Daar. Ain't got no healing for that. So, you've got like a whole bunch of hours to kill. Then we just want to do anything for that specifically, based on now what you know.
Do I still feel uncomfortable around Ren, or is that
Still cold.
still cool? Is it just when I'm around, or all the time?
You've not been around.
By
all
the
about
by,
the bar.
you didn't actually ask anything about how we're getting it, wherever. And also,
I have the utmost trust in my client.
Where was that An Daar? Where's the An Daar I want?
I honestly just need pointed in a direction and then give them the money at the end.
No, but see, like what?
What fell?
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Is it the paperclip?
yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Go.
Like when I was in the bar, was I still feeling just as cold there?
You went outside. It was probably chilly outside. Went back to the bar. It was comfy.
Okay.
So nothing like what you felt in the room.
Okay, so it was just that room where I felt it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I suppose we'll look at them and go, do we try and find another member of the crew?
How about you try try and find cyanide.
It's in a cupboard. And disposed.
Or, you know, leave them a message.
I left the message in the cupboard.
I just call him Cyanide.
Cool. Cyanide answers.
Hey, Cy.
Oh, hello there. Oh my. This is on.
How is your upgrades going?
Sand. Sorry. No. Vocabulation. Broken. I'll get back to you. Good day.
Can I leave a voicemail?
Sure.
Hey, Cy. It's Ren. We're going off world.
Beep.
Hey, Cy. It's Ren. I hate these things. We're going off world for a bit.
Beep. If you're happy with your message, press 1. If you'd like to re-record your message, press blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Cy and I, we're going off world. We'll come back and get you. Meet you at the room. Here's the room number. And the place.
Nice done. So, cyanide's been covered. What next?
I'm just going to head to the rabbit hole. It's where I know.
Go. Literally, you can just fast forward to the...
Yeah.
It was just in case you said any last minute, oh fuck, we should have done this moments. The cyanide's face.
I'm over encumbered, so I'll leave the old rifle.
Yeah, cool.
Can you get me in? You want to rifle? Free rifle.
Cool. So you leave that in the room?
Yeah.
Cool.
Use that one civilized. Alright. Yeah.
I don't know.
You got me.
I like that concept.
Oh, that's very expensive.
Combat knife. That people like force push the button at the front. So zoom.
Let's fast forward to the rendezvous point. We have fast forwarded to the rendezvous point. Yep.
I meet you at spaceport. The ship is outfitted.
Can I see what type of ship it is?
Yeah. General ship knowledge.
I can't remember. What did we roll last time for this?
Yeah. Education, go for it.
Is that what we rolled? Because that sounds like not me. Difficulty.
Easy.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah. It's a Jhones 5000. And it's a long range scout vessel. Commonly known as a jump master.
Okay. Can I use my gunnery to just try and see the weapon rates on it?
Sure, yeah. One second, I'm trying to use a picture of it.
Difficulty.
1 second. That's the ship.
Oh, yeah.
That ship.
Now that I know what ship it is, I'm like, oh yeah, that type of ship.
It's
In character.
Yep.
It's a U-shaped.
Kind of.
I thought they were quite cool actually.
Yeah, I like that ship.
Long range scout. Cool. Do you want to roll that? Average.
That's 2.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you can see there's a gun on it.
Cool. It's good enough.
Yep.
I walk past as you're saying cool guns, and I'm like, yes, there are guns.
It's good to know we're armed.
You just know,
Right.
you know from what you rolled, obviously, on your ship check, it's not a very big ship.
Mm.
You know that. It's a very small ship.
They should get us there quick, I believe, from
It's fast.
the scout.
I'm standing beside the ship waiting for you to get on.
Just walk on there.
I just turn and go, well, normally whoever's flying or owns the ship would go on first. I don't like to go on a ship without permission.
I'm not flying the ship. There's a droid.
I look purposely like,
You may be under the impression that I own this ship. This isn't my ship.
I know that feeling. And then I walk on. And
I
I
sit there and I go, he's an idiot.
and I mumble to myself, always a droid. Why is it always a droid?
He mumbles to himself, always a droid. Why is it always a droid?
I'm trying to roleplay.
I'm trying to make sure people hear it.
I'm just trying to tell you to wait a minute.
Is everyone on the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that hesitation in your yes.
Like what?
Am I on this ship? Do I want to be on
There's
this ship?
just enough room to get most of Serendipity on at the end, so you may have to leave something behind. Maybe it's like from the knees down. I kid.
It's okay.
There is enough space.
I'll strap you to my back. You can be the kazooie to my banjo. I'll be like, pew pew pew, the long range Serendipity. Then just spin around. And you're like, I got this, Ren. Boo! Renindipity. That's
so bad.
So we've got our spin-off game prepared, if need be. Cool, you're all on board.
I'm just sitting there going, mercenaries. And I shut the cockpit door in your face.
Oh, cyborgs.
I might say, cyborgs.
And I just look at him and go, what is it you always say?
What do you
So
always-
uncivilized.
Yeah, so uncivilized.
Hey, I healed you for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you're very simple like that. It's still me.
How do you feel about them going, so uncivilized?
I'm not saying the cyborgs are uncivilized, I'm just saying she's so uncivilized, slamming the door in people's faces.
Yeah, but the conversation went so far, cyborgs, so uncivilized.
I just turn around and Serendipity and go,
I
not
raise
Cy.
my brow.
I just go, her.
Here's a roof.
Her, not
What's that
Cyborgs.
technical term for Star Wars? Cyborgs? What would be like-
cyborgs.
Yeah, cyborg.
What is it? So
Just
it's-
cyborg.
okay.
Star Wars cyborg.
Lobot from Bespin was a cyborg. He was the guy, it was the, yeah,
Beep boop.
that guy.
He was Captain Beep Boop.
He was like the right hand man, administrator dude of Bespin
Right.
for Lando. He was the guy with the.
I don't know what to do.
We sent secret messages by doing this.
Yep. So,
So we're setting off.
yeah.
The cockpit door's closed.
That's fine.
That's good. I want the quietest corner that there is.
It's very cramped.
Yeah, but
There is a couple of catches though.
I don't do couches. I do corners.
I broke the pen.
Almost fine. Keep going.
I approach pen.
You have been approached.
Do
You
you feel
okay?
approached?
I think so.
Cool. It was weird last night. I just wanted to make sure we were okay.
Do you want to maybe go get some sleep?
That's probably a good idea.
Is there bunks for all of us?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a couple of couches. I said this already. Were you not paying attention?
No. I genuinely was not.
Yeah.
So-
I'll just take a couch, put my hat on my head.
I love the idea that, you know, she goes into the cockpit, closes the door behind her, he goes and sits in the corner, and then you just jump on the couch. You're like, well, no, there's two, I guess. I'll take all of one.
You're not fast, you're last.
Like, Penn would just sit down.
You're not fast, you're a slave girl in a horrible leg-based accident.
No one's taking the other one
Favorite
from
character, though. Favorite character.
No one's going to take the other one from Serendipity if she wants it.
There was no accident.
I was forged in the fires that created me. It's quite a self-justifying statement. So, anything happening while you are in the back of a cramped scout ship?
No,
No.
I'm not making breakfast. I'm not cooking anything.
Don't make breakfast, please.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not thinking about a box.
Yeah, I'm not messing about.
There's just one room in the back.
Surely.
I think it's like several kind of connected rooms.
That is how small the ship is. So, cockpit, and that is the seat. Couch. Kind of.
Use the
probably
refresher.
your room.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'll go freshen.
the on ramp and the off ramp. Little cargo hold engine room. So yeah,
I'll go sit in engineering.
that door's locked.
Is there anywhere I can be by myself?
The cargo bay bit. Unless one of them are there.
Yeah. No, I'll go sit by myself.
Cool.
We're the least partyist party.
Where you gonna
Like
go?
said, living.
I
She's
assure you,
got the
I am
right
sitting
idea.
in the cockpit going.
Like, you want to sit with Ren or?
Loner.
I don't know, because I think she'd respect Serendipity wanting to go by
Yeah,
herself.
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, so
But
I
you
think
do feel
just if like, are you lying on the sofa? Or are you? Just
Yeah.
sitting okay, I just kind of sit.
There's 2 sofas.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to work phrase it properly. Like if just sit as far on the sofa, but as the furthest away point from.
Well, literally it is the other side of the room because that's like a kind of corner seat there,
Yeah.
and that's like a table. So.
Yeah, so she'd be like there, Ren was there.
Well, that's where you'd be because that's the couch she's on.
Alright, okay. I'll be in that corner then.
Okay.
Sorry.
2 in the other couch.
Cool.
Sorry, I couldn't quite work out
Yeah.
the picture from the angle of it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you know, just the furthest away point, but still in the common room.
As far away from Ren as possible. But still comfortable.
I thought that was you. I was like, alright then, thanks.
No, I mean, I'm
To An Daar.
just in a corner. I mean, usually that's as far away from you as possible, but I mean,
Are you doing anything specific in the cargo bay at all? Or?
I'm just polishing you guys.
Weapon maintenance.
Yeah, cool.
General.
It's probably going to take about, I don't know, a day
Yeah.
and a bit, probably a day and a half to get here.
Yeah.
So, you got anything in particular you want to
I
do?
come out for food twice.
Cool.
I point out where the rations are. I presume you know how to use the replicator.
I just eat and freshen up. I don't cook. I eat the rations and I freshen.
Cool. In that case, we can just skip to the rendezvous point. So you break out of hyperspace. Again, you feel that very familiar shudder for some people. And-
Comforting shudder.
Well, and for people in the cockpit, you see the beautiful planet of, I believe it's Elesa, I believe it was pronounced, but I could be wrong about that, or Elysia, depending on your pronunciation. And then obviously you start to begin the descent. It takes like about an hour, I guess, travel times. But, you're going to be landing on a very specific facility, very out of the way. There's not any kind of authority kind of in orbit of this station. Again, hut space, you know.
It's day or night.
What would you prefer?
No.
It can be night time. So like, oh, good, you're in. Well, it's daytime. Wait in orbit. No, it's night time. Maybe it's just getting dark. As you kind of bring in your ship to land at the pre-designated landing spot near big warehouse, middle of nowhere. Yep. There's not much in the way of, there's not a lot of infrastructure on this planet. It was a lot of free real estate for people that want to do less than legal things. For people that have the money to pay the huts for the civilized real estate that exists here.
A lot of strip mining elsewhere.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So,
So we land.
yeah.
I come out of the cockpit. I say, arm yourself. Not too obtrusively. Don't want to get too much attention. And we'll be off.
I ready my weapons and check my holsters and.
Cool. You obviously do you probably calmed on your way
Yeah.
into the like orbit and stuff to make, kind of let people know where and when you'll be.
Yeah.
Do you know how many were beaten?
No. I know what I've been told I need to do. I don't know anything else. I know where I'm going. I know who I'm meeting.
And you just need us
Yeah.
to make sure you meet them and get back. Okay.
Wonderful. So we're ramp goes down. We head out.
Yep.
I'm leading.
I'm gonna say there's probably a bit of a. You're probably parked far enough away from the meeting place that it's probably a good like 10-minute walk at a brisk pace to get somewhere. Probably deliberately. You don't want to land too close there.
I pull off my eye patch and stick it into my belt.
Cool. Yeah.
My other eye is completely white.
It's nasty. What a characters.
As we're walking, turn to Jhones and say, I assume we'll want to find you high ground.
Well, we're going to take a lay of the land first. I'll decide where's best from there.
I trust your judgment. And then it comes to a gun like that. And then just take a moment to go, that was a beautiful gun.
It's a very, very beautiful gun.
Did you do that?
I had help. But yeah, lovely.
It's a little gaudy.
That's what it is.
It's hers. And that's what's important.
I always like the kind of shrugging it off, and it is what it is. It's very the Hound. But you named it.
Can I check to see if there's anything in the local area? Like using both eyes.
What are you looking for?
Heat sources.
Sure, yeah. Can I roll some perception for me?
Mm-hmm.
You can get 2 blue boosts from your eye. This is your first ever actual roll of your own character.
Oh my god! No, I rolled that medicine thing.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
This is so helpful.
I know. Easy?
It is in fact, yeah, easy. It's very easy.
So I've got
5 advantages.
6 advantages.
I put on my scanner goggles.
1 second, no you don't.
What?
Yeah, because we're doing something. So, describe what it is you do. Like, how do you act and
the way your character moves and such, for people to notice or not notice or whatever. So you take your eye patch off.
I take my eye patch out off and pop it into my utility belt. I crouch down on the ground, one knee to the ground, and I start looking around in the vegetation around us. You can hear my eye moving a little bit. It's probably a bit creepy.
It's nasty.
I think it's cool.
I see nothing but local wildlife in the area. There's no one outside, at least no one alive.
Do you want to do it through advantage?
Yeah.
A lot of advantage. What do you want to do with it?
Ooh.
That's all currency to spend.
Ooh.
3 is a good narrative boost, isn't it?
I mean, since there's a lot to spend, you could probably have spotted.
A nice high position.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A very conveniently high position. One might
Sniper,
say.
you've got advantage over here or over here. Choose which one is best. Be aware of your exit route.
A or B? A.
One would be closer to the ship.
Yeah. I'll take the small crest. There's from the angle we're at, I can see there'll be a gap between the trees. We'll have a good line from there.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So that's what? How many do you have?
5.
6.
Right, so that's 3 gone.
Now 3 to go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Narrative currency.
My god. With my eye I should be able to see anything metallic.
Just the buildings.
Yeah.
Really, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
to be honest, the buildings are about it, really.
So there's no surveillance in the area.
No, there's no like any kind of signals of any kind that you can pick up at all, to be honest. It kind of just looks like whatever wildlife is nearby is nearby. There's obviously some good high spots for best to place her. The buildings...
They look like buildings.
Yeah, it's almost like a lot of this area is long-term storage, to be honest. It's probably not monitored.
Do I see any other ships?
Nope.
No. Is there any signs of any other ships?
Nope.
Any signs of what they store?
You don't want to know what they store here. You really don't want to know.
Well, you can sit on your advantages just now then, and if you can think of something to do with them, you know, let me know. Because you can boost other people's skill rolls.
Yeah.
but it needs to be based on what you did to get them.
Okay, so basically it would need to be on the information I had outside. Okay.
So, you wanted to put scanner goggles on?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. It's dark.
Okay. Good. Yep. You put scanner goggles on?
I already told you what there was in the area.
I would walk up to Penn very quietly, ask her, like, when we meet these people, to try and keep on sensing what they're up to, emotion-wise. Because I got a bad feeling about this.
She just nods, not obviously react because I'm not drawing attention to it, just kind of half nod. And can I sense for like living things around?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are too white.
Yeah, cool. As you're picking out the kind of the direction you're walking in, you can definitely sense quite a fair bit of life coming from the kind of faraway building. It's kind of just kind of maybe on the range of what you've got. Like it's kind of faint, but you can kind of tell that it's like, it might be faint, but there's a lot of it.
Right.
So you're like, that's probably where the people are. But it's in a very big, huge, kind of quite foreboding, big metallic building. Again, like no windows or anything in this building. Just a big, again, very. It's almost like a big industrial complex you guys are in, to be honest. I figured that's what made sense.
Yeah.
And that's the direction you're obviously heading in.
Okay. So she would kind of be prepared for facing a lot of people.
Yep.
She
Definitely
would kind
seems
of
to be
have
quite a few people.
have like her knuckle duster on hidden under her sleeve and stuff like
I
that.
figured your robes are kind of big and
just kind of covering up everything, but she's got knuckle duster and a holster gun and stuff. But yeah.
Cool.
Are we ready? Okay.
Just get on and take my position.
Right.
I would.
I calm her as she's running.
Magnets on.
As she's running away, I say, keep in contact.
Stay on target.
Did I need to have the voice on it?
This is when you get into like a stealthy position, Simon returns your call. Hello sir, I'm returning your call. Is this a bad time?
If that doesn't become a despair that we get.
I see you on Elysia. That is 17 different types of sand.
You actually had my favourite kind of sound. Number 17.
So you're comely because it's signifying there's fire in your area. I am sending I've actually forgot the word. I need help. Authorities. There we go.
The huts.
Cavalry.
It's literally like, no one's helping.
No, but I thought it was quite a good bit.
Thing in character.
I was trying. I was hoping I'd get to the words.
Back to outside giant foreboding warehouse.
I'm looking around at everyone going, right.
The Serendipity's away. Do you want to give me some kind of stealth check for me?
Okay.
Like, describe how you would like to be positioned, because I'm assuming you don't want to be noticed.
Perception? No. Stuff. Well, I do have 3 agility.
Yeah, it ain't going to be a problem for you.
Right.
It's night time, so I give him a boost.
No. There you are.
Maybe 1 failure.
To
2 advantage.
Cool. You don't have advantage, do you? I would say not failing. You can sit on it if you want.
The first thought is noticing that I've been noticed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. You catch the glint of a scope.
Okay.
So that's something that you've caught. So you know that they clearly have people covering this area.
Yeah.
Or there's something shiny over there. But given what you're doing, you can probably assume they have already done this. Right.
So we're heading towards the building.
Yep.
I have a deep sense of foreboding
I
that I may have left the most useful person behind.
The droid? No, you mean Cyanide.
No, I mean Serendipity.
You kind of have.
Yeah.
I stay close.
That's meta as fuck.
Guy, no.
I stay close.
I have got free advantage.
Yeah. That's true.
So we're heading towards the front of the building. I'm guessing the entrance is quite obvious.
It's a massive big door that, like, you've basically got.
Aircraft hangar size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aircraft like hangar size.
Yeah, cool. So
Maybe
there's
maybe a bit taller.
Mhm.
But yeah.
and
but
big
yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's is there obviously a comm area as well?
Yeah, there's like a big kind of comm panel thing that you'd love to go to because you've been here before, I imagine.
I type in the code that I'm given.
Cool.
And
Now you want to open the big door or the little door?
little door.
Cool.
I want the little door open. So the little door opens,
Yeah, there's kind of.
and I pause. Is there any light coming out?
Yeah, there's light inside. The thing, like the lights are on. You can also hear like kind of like chatter.
Hotter sounds.
Water sounds.
Yeah. I pop my eye patch back on.
Cool.
And
How are you guys that are with her feeling?
Concentrating.
Yeah, I'm sticking close to her. And my focus is on making sure it's next to her.
I direct him through the door first.
I'll go in first.
Yeah, you head in. As you step in, obviously, obviously it's very light and very well illuminated, as a big hangar can be. And there's a fairly large kind of like, kind of cargo-y shuttle thing, taking up quite a bit of the hangar. And then, yeah, you can just see places like quite like more than a dozen that you can spot so far. Kind of people hanging around. That's what you get when you walk in. None of them look particularly bothered that you've entered. Like they've not looked because they've heard the code being added and the door swinging open. It's not particularly quiet, but it's expected.
I walk towards them and stop to wait and see what.
I walk forward and I step around him and head towards one of the main exits.
One of the main exits, yeah.
Of the hangar.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And I follow.
I'm still quietly just following behind very closely.
Yeah, I'll just follow on, trail on after them.
If I roughly draw this, if this entire pad was the hangar, and let's say you maybe came in like a door up there, otherwise I'll show every day in a second. Like there's big doors, obviously, like say down this edge. This pen's running out, obviously. Can I have the other pen over? Jhones. Thank you. So the doors there, and doors there, and let's just see.
Brian is drawing a series of boxes.
He's got a spaceship.
Spaceship!
He wants a dino.
So, you just kind of came in the door up at the very top of the kind of warehouse, and there's big hangar doors here, big hangar doors there, and the big kind of shuttle things in the middle. There's a large crate down there, and the roof also is retractable. That's what he's noticed when he's going. So you're heading towards the doors.
How sketchy does the people about look?
They're all, from what you can tell, most of them look like a weequay. You know what a weequay is?
No.
Sketchy.
Sketchy.
Do you have one in that book?
I probably do know, but like, as soon as I see it, I'll know what it is.
I
Name wise.
should know.
Use it all.
Use
You've definitely met weequay before. Weequay were the two people guarding Eejay's ship. It was just that race.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. Bothan, droid, Grand, human, Wookiee, Twi'lek, Trandoshan, Rodian.
Dave, do you want to Google that for people?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Don't worry. We'll get that sorted out.
Spell
Guys. We, as in W-E-E.
Okay.
And then Quay, as in like key. So Quay.
Cool.
Q.
Weequay.
Got it.
The Wiki.
You reckon it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They look like a Star Trek race.
I do.
I know that's all that.
Yeah. As I said, you know that there was quite a lot of them on the Idolai. That's what you remember. So.
I'm not paying any attention to this.
Yeah, no, you don't care.
I'm just walking.
Just not following.
I'm beside her. I try and stay pace with her.
I just walk on behind.
There's obviously a very well suited person standing near that crate. And obviously, you know, perhaps who you're here to meet.
Yeah. So we arrive beside the crate and I say, is everything in order?
And the let me get a race because I had again I wrote all this down, but it's just because I want to stick with one. Please stand by.
I should say I'm carrying a case with a strap slung over my shoulder. It's fairly hefty. It's probably about 50 centimetres by 50 centimetres by 50 centimetres. It's a pretty large cube. Kind of metal.
It's a box.
I love boxes.
What's in that box?
But it's got an obvious hinge.
Do you think there's crystals in the box?
Pillow
Maybe
boxes.
turquoise?
You know what would be really useful? It was in the cargo hold with him the entire time. Okay, sorry. Her the entire time.
So your approach,
Yeah. Well, he
The
has a
gentleman.
history of not.
Yeah.
is it very fancy kind of suit, very well trimmed, very well tailored. Looks like a lot of money was spent on it. The race is Duros, if you know what those are.
Is that the bluish guys?
Oh,
with
right,
the red
yeah.
eyes?
Kind of like bluey grey coloured with red eyes. Yeah. That one.
Kind of looks a bit like a frost giant.
Yeah. So that's a very kind of, and he carries himself very kind of elitistly, if you will, compared to the kind of slightly uncouth looking weequay gentlemen scattered around the hangar. And it kind of like, it gives what looks like a very uncomfortable smile as you approach. It's almost like a kind of greeting type, you know, formality. As he's standing with obviously his hands very kind of tight behind his back, kind of, you know.
Is everything in order?
I would hope so. And on your end?
Definitely.
I only see 3.
There's one outside. As with yours.
And the 5th?
I was only offered 4.
I don't like change.
Neither do I. But you wanted this meeting, so I thought that you'd much prefer there be no delay.
I definitely didn't want this meeting. My employer your employer wanted this meeting. Do you have the item?
Of course.
Excellent. We have your item, and as he kind of turns and gestures to the very large crate behind him.
Does the crate helpfully have a display unit on it or something?
It does, yeah.
Yes.
It's got a kind of data pad panel built into it.
And I go, would you mind if I checked first?
I wouldn't expect anything else. Would you mind if I checked?
Of course. And I take it off and I put it on top of the crate.
Cool. Really?
Well, well.
This crate is 3 meters long, 2 meters tall by 2 meters wide.
Okay.
Just so you know.
You can totally put it on top. You can put it on top.
It's very true. It's very true. I can put it on top.
There is like a kind of table.
Yeah, okay, I place it on the little table.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You have to scamper up, get a step ladder.
Nobody has one of those.
Harsh.
So, I start checking the data panel
Cool. As you see that he kind of unclips
Yeah, she's
the
okay.
case and whatnot, however it unfolds,
Yeah.
starts inspecting, and then you see him get one of the slightly less surly looking Weequay to come over and hand him some tools as he starts beeping and booping as well.
Yeah.
Anything from them?
Yeah, can I do what Anders suggests and try and sense
Sure,
the
yeah,
emotion
totally.
of
Who you focusing on?
the sharp dressed guy.
Sure, yeah.
Everything goes crazy with it.
Well, that went well.
Or did it?
Like,
Oh
one
my!
last destiny point to flip. I think I'm gonna just for Ryan's expression.
Then do it.
Yep.
Does she feel less cold?
You using, is it one or two
Just
you need to use? Just one? Cool, it's two conflict for you.
What's the point? Is two. Commit. Kiddo.
So you're sensing?
Yeah, sensing emotion.
Oh crap, I've got conflict.
Should be able to get
At what point
over that.
during the interaction that happened there do you want to have sensed? Because, we'll
Yeah.
replay roughly what happened.
Yeah.
They met, they did their, I guess, formality
Yeah.
routine, and then they both exchanged goods and are inspecting the
I
goods.
think from the point where he's opening the goods to
Okay.
see how the deal's going.
You feel what felt like worry, or like almost like worry turned into relief until I got the tools to scan, and then it became fear,
Okay.
and that's kind of what the kind of journey is going. But then the fear is kind of quelled into relief again as
So-
he's slowly closing the box back up.
So I would assume that that's he got what he was after. He's not been double crossed, but it's bad. It's like that's the conclusion
that's-
he would come
that's-
to.
That's fairly good,
Yeah.
yeah. if that's
Pretty
what you want.
accurate.
How are you feeling about this?
But yeah, that's what you get.
Okay. So
Cool.
And we can go away on the panel.
Cool.
And close again.
Can
yeah.
I
Anything
just-
in particular you're looking for from the panel?
Obviously the basic readouts to make sure everything
You
is...
do a medical check.
Yeah.
Be an easy one.
So, yeah, that's...
We'll just get these out of the way.
So that's 3 successes and 3 advantages.
True. Yeah. Everything is exactly what you were needing, and the condition was flawless.
Wonderful. Can I tell anything else about the crate? Has it been tampered with?
No, like perfectly. Like not a single thing has changed.
Okay.
Stasis was achieved. Nothing's affected it since.
Okay.
Can I roll perception just to scan my surroundings
What are
in
you
case
looking
anyone changes? And to see if any of the Weequay are responding any differently, perhaps looking a bit...
You need to roll for that, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like
Yeah,
they're not.
that's- Alright, okay.
Like you're keeping an eye, and to be honest, most of them are kind of like they've perched up in various like parts of like the building, or you know they've got themselves into a situation where you're in a kill box. Essentially, there's not much you could do to get cover anywhere because of where they are. They're like sitting on like the wings of the shuttle and stuff like that. There's, as I said, for what you spotted initially, there was a dozen, but you can clearly see there's at least double that here. So there's about 24 of them, roughly, from what you can tell from having a scan around. Obviously, Serendipity knew there was at least something outside. That's about it. Yeah.
Are we all good?
Everything in order.
Is it as you expected?
As he kind of like rights himself and maybe tucks his jacket a bit to make it a bit more prim, and spins round and hands the tools off again to someone and perks himself up again. He's like, I don't think I would have expected this, but it's as my employer expects. Is everything as expected? As he motions to your crate.
It's been told. It's what I've been told to look out for.
Then I believe our business is concluded.
I think so.
I assume we're taking that with
Yeah.
us.
So I push buttons on the screen and the crate starts to hover.
Yeah, like it hovers like about a foot or two off the ground.
And I go, would someone please open the cargo doors?
Of course, and he just kind of like turns and motions, and then as you hear the big rumbling of the door, and it slides open enough
Yeah.
for this to fit through.
And
I'll go out first.
I gesture you two behind me, please. And the slow procession is great.
Cool. So as you slowly amble out towards that, you can obviously see the kind of the light coming straight from the kind of split as the door opens and stuff, and obviously that all opens up, and then you see them kind of slowly heading out with a big hover crate, essentially. And I think we're going to leave it there because we're at 11.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to leave it there, and yeah, we'll see how this goes.
If everyone can make another day that Clare can make, I don't mind hosting a double thing, but that's obviously...
Yeah, it's obviously, we'll let everybody else decide on that if we can get Clare for the finale of this, otherwise we're writing her out and concluding it separately. But yeah.
I'm fine for it, just depending on the day.
Yeah.
I can't do Tuesday night.
That's fine. We're going to wrap up this session. First we'll talk about admin later. So, conflict. Everyone, we've got conflict. You're going to ask something good?
Do I get any conflict for kind of going off more and that's my thing?
No, because it's not something that's considered bad, if that makes sense. Like, if you abandoned them to something, that'd be different. Like, if they needed help and you just left them to it.
But I literally told you there's high positions up here in here.
Yeah.
No, I mean like
I thought you meant earlier.
ship
Oh.
and the other various other things.
No, like that would be a bit different. Like it would be if they were suffocating in that room and you went, well, there's air in here, close that door and put it up. But I won't. That's different. Wanting your own space from that isn't something you need to worry about. Depending how that turns your serendipity. So, conflict. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, I got the highest. So.
What have you got? What are you sitting on?
6.
Cool. Roll.
5.
-1.
Cool. So yeah, it is. You go down by 1. All things considered. It's not bad.
Not bad.
What are you at now?
50.
58. It's alright.
3.
What was your total?
2.
Alright, so you go up by 1.
Go up by 1, so I'm now at 53.
What are you sitting on?
3. Oh, that's
Rolling.
a miss. Oh my god. 5.
I could use that.
That would be it. Where is my going from?
Probably on that page.
It's there.
60 on it now. 60.
So still the light.
Still the good.
Accelerating away.
He's only 2 ahead of me.
Yeah, but it was
You just
already.
gained 5.
You've been at 60. And now back. And now he's back. So that's that done. Anything else somebody needs to do before we do any experience?
Nope.
So look, we won't even start on the conflict. Your character probably would have been in general.
I add a utility belt on. Just to help with my encumbrance.
Sure.
Cool.
I
can't take the med kit I bought.
See, this all gets easier when you have a ship to leave stuff on.
Yeah.
XP. What do you think?
I think Serendipity making her gun personalised was quite cool.
Ah, Christmas.
Blowing up the target. So it was fun. Showing off. Serendipity showing off.
I just thought it was a nice use of the advantage to specialise the gun.
Cool.
Talking me through the meditation was quite cool.
Yeah, I like that.
That was quite
I like the conversation that led to you both meditating together as well. It was quite a good conversation.
I actually took some notes here. I actually really liked An Daar's malice could be used for more. Actually, that was a really good comeback, yeah. I'll be honest. So I would say like that entirely your oddly contradictory advice to Ren with the, you know, An Daar is quite hard to gauge sometimes, I'll be honest. I'd say you're yeah, I'd say it definitely deserves 5 XP for An Daar's interactions with Ren.
I feel like I've been saying Stephen manning up to the witch bitch like in every session recently.
I didn't really man up too much this session, I'd say.
You did, you just kind of put your foot down this time though. You just only taking a shit. You know, just kind of like, no.
What are you basing that on? Because I saw him go, alright cool, I will try harder, okay I will try harder, okay I'm in, cool, alright cool, let's go out.
So,
Like, I mean, I don't know what-
it wasn't really manning up. It was more lying flat on the floor and
Or
letting her
he's
walk over the top of her.
Weighing up to his curiosity.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Well, the dice are telling me it's better.
It was an interesting take on sensing the force. Like,
Yeah, because if they let me do it, I was going to do it.
No, it's like, it's easy. It's easy. No, it's not easy anymore.
Because that's what I've always said. The dice would more decide whether I as a character went dark. Because I was like, I'm not going to go in deciding it. And I was like, oh, well, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. No.
Right, so far I've got Serendipity for designing our gun. I've got An Daar with his advice to Ren and his teachings.
Bad advice.
I've also wrote down Clare, because everything Clare did was great.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I loved all that. None of that was scripted.
yeah, it was really well done.
It was all
That
good.
was literally all of fly.
You tell someone who's a wee bit more experienced. Rather than, I like the books, and I don't care. And
I was more perplexed that you've not asked any questions yet.
We've done this quite a few times, you'd think we'd learn. But we're very good at role-playing Star Wars where they're all idiots.
to be honest, all I've learned is don't ask questions. Let's just go
I don't
and
do
do it.
questions. Just kind of get on with it. Stephen's the
I
question
liked Naomi's interpretation of the guy's emotions when he was opening the box.
Yeah. How so?
Well, I obviously know what's in the box,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was on point.
Given how vague I have to be with
Yeah.
certain things, it can be difficult to try and convey the right thing. Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
Much was 15?
20.
20?
20.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty much one each.
Well, is that a wrap for session 12?
I think that's right.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Ooh.